Hold on, Mo.
Sure.
Ready. Disclaimer in 5.
The views and opinions expressed on any program are those of the persons appearing on the program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of the New Media Factory. Some programs on this network might include strong images and language and may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
The biggest, most outrageous online show in Philippine history.
20 million fucking downloads.
Interactive in 35 countries. Mo is back with a vengeance in Season 2. Bigger, better, badder.
Let's start off with an international call. Yesterday we took a call from India. Tonight it's Canada.
Nice.
Let's go to Ireland. Where in Ireland are you?
Well, I'm in Dublin.
Some people say that I'm a bad guy. They may be right.
Let's go to Afghanistan. Holy shit, are you fucking really in Afghanistan?
Yeah, man, what's up?
Florida. What's up?
Just found your show today, and I think it's great.
Live from Hollywood and at the Beyond the Box studios in One Rockwell, Makati. It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast, Season 2. The Bigger, Better, Badder podcast. Your questions about love, life, sex are all answered and occasionally made fun of here. And now, the man who loves women and dudes, but not in the same way. The Philippine genius, DJ Mo Twister.
All right, time to kick off the podcast here on this Monday night, brand new week, and also our first show for the Burr month. Good goddamn. You know, Bianca, people make such a big deal of this fucking Burr month, man. It drives me crazy.
No, it's... What do you mean, though? Is it like the rain?
They just
or
get
is
excited. No, they get excited that, oh my God, it's the Burr months, the months that end with Burr, and it must be Christmas is right around the corner.
That's right.
Christmas is 100 fucking days away.
Does it
Drives me
excite
nuts.
you? Why?
Well, I've always been, I've said this on the radio for years. I don't want Christmas songs in September. It's way too early. It's
yeah, I
ridiculous early.
prefer it like I let Halloween go by first, and then you can play the jingles.
Play it December 1st, you're fine. November 30, no.
Really?
Yes. You don't want to get all too Christmased out before Christmas starts.
I don't mind November.
Pucha, September. Oh, Merry Christmas. Oh, in the malls already. It's so early.
That's true. But you know what? Speaking of gifts, like we were talking earlier that, you know, you love toys and you have this amazing collection. It's pretty much like, like a Christmas village, right? And you have this train.
I'm building an airport right now.
Do you have a name for it?
Well, here's the thing. Americans, I haven't introed the show yet. Sorry, guys, but I will in a sec. Americans generally name their airports after presidents. There's JFK. There is George Bush. There's Ronald Reagan International. There's all of these other presidential-themed Americans. The Europeans name them after artists or famous people. Like Leonardo da Vinci Airport is in Rome. There is, there's just a bunch of people. Pope John Paul, of course, in Poland has one. I'm thinking of TV characters as my favorite TV characters of all time will be my airport. So it's either Dexter Morgan International, I'm thinking Lannister International, Stormborn International from Game of Thrones. So those are the names I'm kind of flirting with for this really big airport that I'm building for my house.
How big? How big? I mean, I know you've posted on Instagram, and I haven't even seen it. Oh, just today. It's big. Oh no! You mean it's big? Oh, I thought you said today. It's really big.
Yeah, it's a big airport. I mean, it's fairly good size. It's certainly I mean, fucking huge, man. Like really big.
And then
so I'm pretty excited about it. Anyway, what's the point of this?
It's kind of sweet because you know what? To me though, when I see things like this, I mean, maybe some guys they could like to collect toys, but for something like that, like a village, it kind of brings a little more sentimental side to you. It makes you more human.
I love cities though. I mean, I really do enjoy.
Yeah.
I love mass transit. Like, I'm a big fan. So if you think about it, yeah, I have toys, but I don't have toys like I don't have Voltron Lion or anything lying around. They're mass transit. Airplanes,
I love this.
Trains. Yeah, anything kind of mass transportation. I'm a big fan of that shit.
Yeah, it's a lot more personal, definitely, than like just
totally.
traditional toys.
Yeah,
okay.
Totally. Love it. Thank you, Bianca, for interviewing me. Welcome to the show. It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast, Season 2, brought to you by Globe. Phone number 478-7954. Skype, The Good Times Podcast. You can text us 0927-214-1981. Of course, on the program, and she will be here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Bianca Valerio. You can follow her on Twitter at Bianca_Valerio. She is the co-host of the show. She is a author. She's a host. She's a model. And her book, which I still, to this very day, forget the title.
Face to Face, the healing power of
makeup.
Yes.
All the proceeds that she gets everything that she earns from that goes to charity. So she is a very good person with a big heart, huge smile, little loud, but no worries. we love her. All right. So, okay, listen, before we get to these calls, last Friday, I started this thing where I wanted to do, Ask FM questions. You know what Ask FM is?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So I don't know if you have an account yet, but people have been bugging me to ask you if you have an account.
People have asked me already, and I don't know. That's a lot of pressure. Like, don't you feel pressure that you gotta have all these amazing answers, and then if it doesn't work out for them, they blame you. You're an easy target.
Well, okay. I will be honest. I feel a little bit of pressure when I have a large following, not to come up with good answers, but to be funny. Like, I feel like my purpose on Twitter is to try to tell as many jokes as possible, and if I don't, I feel like a failure.
You feel like you need to entertain. Yeah, you need to entertain.
Yes,
yeah.
So there's pressure there, but I don't have pressure like in coming up with good answers. I just want to make sure it's really funny and people are entertained.
Because I remember you were saying one time, it's like, on Ask FM, people ask me all these questions about their problems. It's just in the podcast. And you said one time you had over 3,000 questions of the same topic. It's like...
Yeah. Yeah,
so
probably.
Do you feel compelled? Like, I mean, how do you answer them? How do you go through them?
You gotta follow. You gotta listen. You gotta get it first, and then you gotta read my answers there. It's a lot of fun. But last Friday,
like
what we
being
did is
Bruce Almighty, right?
Well, no, I mean it's very much like what we do here in the podcast. It's just you just type it out. So I enjoy. Okay, for example, let me throw a question out. I'll throw one Ask FM question out to you because I had a hard time answering this, and I know that you probably have a better opinion than me, and then we'll take some calls.
Okay.
Camel toe. Girl's fucking losing her mind about the goddamn camel toe. She wants to get rid of it. I told her,
I love it.
Panty liner or surgery if it really bothers you. So
vaginal,
she says, vaginal, whatever the fuck, labia
reconstruction,
removal. Yeah, I don't even know if it's reconstruction, but more like almost just cosmetic. Rip that labia out there, just dangling there, eating up your panty. Big fat vagina. Where was I? All right, so I said panty liner, right? And then she said yes. Okay, so the panty liner works for the camel toe, but now it looks like I have a goddamn panty liner on my pants, like may parang bulge.
So what exactly is her problem? Because camel toe is matambok, her pukengkai. Okay, her vagina.
Yung nakikita mo yung hiwa ng pekpek niya sa pants.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But
so what does she do?
Honestly, for me though, it's like I've been accused.
Hindi mataba yung pekpek
Hold
mo,
on, I've been accused. Accused ba talaga? I came out in Maxim before, and I had this photo, and the way it looked like someone said, like I had camel toe. Honestly, I think it's
hot.
I don't think it's a bad thing to have.
I think it's fucking hot.
Yeah. So I mean,
like, hey, look, it's your pussy line.
I personally think you're wearing too tight pants. That's for one. Because
I'm sorry, Bianca, I hate to cut you off, but there are large pussies out there, and they eat up.
They're hungry.
Underwear. Yes,
they're hungry.
There are.
Okay.
And it's the same thing as, okay, listen, I'd like to walk around with a bulge in my pants. And I want girls to go, putang, look at that, most bulging. But I don't want to do it every day.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it every day because I don't want to look like I have a boner when I'm walking around because I don't want, there's like a perversion involved if you walk around with.
That's right.
Like I would love for you, Bianca, to walk around without a bra and I could see your nipples once or twice. But I don't want every fucking day we go out, I could see your nipples. It's just there's a weird environment about that. Yeah, it's a little strong, even for my taste. So yes, her pussy is showing through her pants. It's hot, But I see where she could be bothered by it every day. She's in the office. People walking by, she's looking at her pussy because I can see the line.
Okay, personally for me, if it's really that obvious, no matter what, fit of your pants, of your garments are very important. That means the crotch area is too short. You need to lower down the crotch. And then in terms of the panty liner, you're only adding more pillow softness, right?
But if you put the panty liner, at least I don't. Because see here,
you don't see the slice. You don't see the
slice. You don't
slice.
see the fucking uppercut.
Yeah. So if you're going to buy a panty liner, because there are different types of panty liners. There's one that's really pillowy soft. You get the super slim, like the really, really, really thin ones. So those are the ones you go for.
How about this? How about this, Bianca? Instead of putting the panty liner on your panty, why don't you tape it onto your body? So as in super dikit talaga sa pec. So you really kind of like, you stick the panty liner in there and then kuha na ng scotch tape. Tape the front and then the back next to your ass. So at least the panty liner is not on the panty and it's not creating that bulk.
I guess it's like how some gay guys like tape themselves underneath,
tape their
right?
dick to the back, right?
I'm sorry, but it's still a good problem to have. I mean,
no, it's not. I think it's hot occasionally. I think on a daily basis, if your vagina is so big that it's eating your clothing, it's not a good problem.
Then she's obviously just not wearing the right size garments.
I agree. I'm with you there. All right. Well, see, those are the questions I get on Ask FM as well. So, like, on days I'm not on the podcast, I'll answer some there, and they're a lot of fun. And what's good there is the people are completely anonymous. So I've got 10,000 questions I have to answer still. That's just left there. But nevertheless, let's get to some phone calls here. Okay. Let's start with line 5 and talk to Edis. Edis, you are 22. Love it. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. Quezon City, what's up?
Okay.
We lost
Edis?
5.
Oh, we lost Edis? All right. Fuck it. Let's go to line 6. 6, talk to Mark. Hi, Mark.
Hello?
Hi, Mark. 27,
Hi, Mo.
Parañaque. What's up? This is Bianca Valerio, by the way, Mark.
Hi.
How can we help you?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we can. Go.
Yes, I can't believe I'm on the show.
Well, but believe it, man. Thanks for being here. We appreciate it. What's up?
Yes, are you... I'm going to ask a question.
Sure.
My question is, how can my friend tame her husband in terms of drinking problems?
Drinking problem. Does he drink every night? Does he drink 3 times a week? Or what are we looking at here?
Yeah, actually, almost 5 times a week. And then she said sometimes she doesn't come home.
Okay, so it's a big problem. Again, you sound like this guy sounds like a pilot on an airplane. When you're flying, and there's that weird voice.
It sounds like he's covering like the phone and he's muffling. Yeah.
Do me a favor, can you? My parents. Can you? We're speaking of airports earlier. It's like welcome to the international airport. Temperature outside.
It's a really distorted phone sex right now.
Should remind you that going to be at gate number 7, baggage claim, Terminal 2. This is your captain speaking. I want to thank you very much for Philippine Airlines. Thank you.
Oh, God. Okay.
How about it?
Yeah, go ahead. Let me hear it. All right, buddy. All right, shut up. All right, here we go. Oh, we'll get back. Friend who's drinking. Okay, so 5 times a week, not coming home.
This is the husband.
Drinking all night. Obviously, a big problem. But now you're working in you can't really tell the guy anything. It is now a problem. It's an addiction. It's something that he needs rehabilitation for. Alcoholism is an addiction, and it'll take over your body, and it'll kill you. So he needs to get some professional help. And I don't know if there's any other way around this. I know what I read. And what I read is alcoholism, serious, will kill you, physiological problem eventually, genetic problem if you come from generations of heavy drinking. You need to be institutionalized to get it done. Now, there are a lot of Filipinos who say, Mo, pare, I drank like a motherfucker, and then all of a sudden I just stopped. Can you just stop?
I need to ask, though. I mean, you need to get a little bit of history. I mean, why is he drinking? Does he have marital problems? Does he have issues from childhood? Obviously the drinking stems from somewhere, because sometimes, yes, I totally agree with you that he needs to get help, but sometimes one, he first has to acknowledge that there's a problem. Two, rather than just let's say leave it be, where basically the wife can get involved in trying to make him realize whatever those issues are, right? So sort of make it like a joint effort.
But doesn't it have to, again, because I don't drink, so I'm going to be more of a caller here than I am an advisor. Doesn't it have to come to a point where something awful happens to him? Isn't that like the turning point in most people who are getting involved in alcoholism? Like, because if the wife comes up to him and goes, Han, alam mo, medyo malakas kaya uminom, and he's like, putang ina mo, it's going to be that.
True.
He needs to be like, there needs to be a gun in his face. He needs to have like some sort of life-altering moment where he goes, okay, I've been drinking too much. I'm losing my wife. I'm losing my house. I'm losing my job. I'm losing things.
I think it applies to life in general. When you're going sort of spin crazy on anything, and then you hit rock bottom, I mean, as they say, there's no way but up, right? It's sort of like it had to happen for you to get a wake-up call. So sometimes, even if, for example, if I'm the wife, I'm so distressed that, oh my God, my husband nearly killed himself, or he was a damage to himself, and not just to his family, to his loved ones. In a way, it's also a blessing for me and for him, because had it not been for that rock bottom scenario, he would never have felt or been compelled to want to make the change.
Right. But here's the danger in that is the rock bottom could kill you.
Yes.
Like, you might not have a chance to even recover because you're dead. Like, okay, rock bottom is getting into a vehicle, crashing.
DUI, right. Totally.
You kill somebody. Okay, that's rock bottom. What if you get killed? No more change.
That's
so that really needs to be something he needs to absorb and go, I have a problem. I think if she starts saying this marriage isn't working out because of the alcoholism, where he sees, oh, I'm losing my wife, I'm losing my children, when he starts seeing that there's a financial hit towards this behavior, that maybe he'll go into rehab. But again, if I may, my question is, a lot of Filipinos, heavy drinkers. Is it possible to just stop? No rehab. Because I don't think so. I think that sometimes it has been wired into your body already that if you just stop, you're going to start again eventually. Like, something will trigger that.
I don't know. I would like to believe that, again, call me idealistic, but sometimes not everybody can afford rehab, and sometimes all you have is yourself and your willpower. I think because when you go to rehab, okay, you're working with professionals, but at the end of the day, who are you working with? Your own willpower. Because you can have the best doctors, best, like, what do you call it, electrotherapy and all these things, or life coaches. But if you don't think you need the help, or if you don't want it enough, it doesn't matter. Or vice versa. You may have nothing.
I agree with you.
Yeah?
All right, I agree with you that in the end, it's all about you and what you're able to do. But the institution, these rehab centers, they're structured environment, they're disciplined environment, and it's going to set you on the right path for you not to fuck up down the line where, you're right. It's all about, it's like athletics.
Yeah.
The coach, listen, you can have all the athletic ability in the world, and you could probably make the NBA if sheer athleticism.
Yeah.
But if you don't listen to a coach, at least one time in your life, you're going to get lost in the speed of the game, the mental aspect of it, to be able to read plays and kind of have a general feel for it. That coaching is essential for you to be successful. You can't just be raw and go.
I also have like another suggestion. Could it be, for example, because you were saying if he feels he's going to lose his wife, or if he feels he's going to lose his kids or his job, point is he's bound to lose something precious to him. But the question is, what is the most precious to him? So she has to, because sometimes we're all guilty of this, where even the most important people in our lives are the ones we take for granted because we think they're just always going to be there, right? So sometimes it takes somebody else to say the same thing that our wife or our parents have said to us, but when it comes from somebody else, it's like advice, right? Your best friend will always say it to you and you never listen, but when somebody else says it, it's like you're hearing it for the first time. So
the only thing I worry about though is the guy. Okay, you know, I listen. Again, I don't drink, so I'm just basing it on the movies.
Yeah.
The wife gives him shit. Where does he go? He goes to the bar and starts drinking, telling his fucking friends that his wife's giving him shit. Like, it actually, I mean, if you go up to your husband and give him an ultimatum and say, hey, listen, you're drinking too much, he will in fact then go drinking more.
Again,
he hates you.
I think that depends too, because it depends on the personalities of the wife, or because sometimes when you want to help somebody, it depends on the delivery. For example, if you do anything, if you're trying to help someone but you do it in a form of attack, naturally any person will rebel because they need to prove that they're right and you're wrong. But if you do it in such a way that, for example, simple example, if a man and wife, woman gets home, woman says, I'm having a hard time with work, or like I had a bad day at work. The guy will say, then quit your job. A guy will always try to find a solution, right? So obviously she'll be like, I don't want to quit my job. And obviously they end up fighting. All he could have said was, oh, that's it. It's just validation. She just needed him to listen. So sometimes it's just all in the delivery. For as long as the person's ego is not challenged, there's a way to get to them. I mean, we're all humans. We all want to connect somehow with something. Because if the fact that he's drinking, whether it be drugs, drinking, any form of addiction, gambling, shopping, you're trying to escape something. So obviously, you want this person to have to deal what's in their face. So
right, but there comes a point where that desire to escape something becomes a physiological, like it starts.
That's true. That's true.
The biology kicks in. And when the biology kicks in, you're screwed because no matter how much you try to sell yourself that, oh, I got to stop drinking, I got to do this, when your body, which doesn't think anymore, it just feels that it needs alcohol, it's going to get alcohol. And it'll trick your brain into thinking that you need to drink right now, and then you're fucked. That's what I know from reading. I mean, again, I don't practice it in real life because I don't know any people who are, addicted to or who have alcoholism. But, I read it, and it says, hey, listen, it's also genetic. If your parents and your grandparents were fucking drinkers, man, you're going to be a fucking alcoholic. You need to know that in advance and stay away. If you, like, for example, you're a teenager right now, you're 15. Your dad's an alcoholic. Your grandfather was alcoholic. Your Lola or whatever, there's a really good chance that you're going to be an alcoholic. And if I were you at 15 right now, stay away from it because it will suck you in. And it's going to be awful. We got to go, actually. We're kind of running late.
Yeah.
But thanks for the call, man. We appreciate it, Mark. Let's take a break. When we come back, more of your questions here, 478-7954. Skype, The Good Times Podcast. You can text us, 092-721-4981. Bianca Valerio, of course, on the program tomorrow. Or New sa Cadis. And on Wednesday, ang pagbabalik, the one, Ellen Adarna. Wednesday. Oh, Bianca, you thrilled.
Pervs.
Oh, man. Woo, I'm addicted to some Ellen and Darna. Taking a break. Back after this.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
With All Stars, we're always on the move. It's really important for us to get better and stronger for every competition that we get into. For all the different lifestyles that we have, some of us are graphic artists, filmmakers. We still find ways to get together. We put a lot of effort in practicing and rehearsing. Minsan may mga biglaang shows or auditions, so it's really important for us to get connected. I use my Globe group messaging to get a hold of everybody else. Malayo na rin ang narating namin, marami na rin kaming napuntahan. So it's really important to get connected.
SM3 Day Sale. Everything for the stylish techie is at SM Supermalls this August. It's the SM 3-day sale on August 30, 31, and September 1 at SM City, Manila.
SM 3-day sale.
Up to 70% off on great finds. Shop and get a chance to win Suzuki motorcycles.
SM 3-day sale.
The SM 3-day sale on August 30, 31, and September 1 at SM City, Manila.
See posters and print ads for details. Per DTI NCR permit number 8632, series of 2013.
Take a little sunshine, drop a little rainbow, mix in a smile, stay for a while. Sabrina's kitchen, what you waiting for? Sabrina's kitchen, always room for one more. Sabrina's kitchen, cooking up a storm. Sabrina's kitchen, always something new. Sabrina's kitchen, tables waiting for you.
I don't know if you guys are familiar with a game Chubby Bunny, but
wait.
Have you played Chubby Bunny before?
No.
You put a marshmallow in your mouth, you say Chubby Bunny, and you keep putting it in your mouth, and you keep saying Chubby Bunny.
Okay.
Whoever can fit the most in their mouth wins. But we're not gonna say Chubby Bunny. We're gonna have a conversation.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah. So I'm gonna ask you, okay ka na ba?
Okay.
And you're gonna be like, okay na.
Okay.
Okay. Okay?
Yeah.
Go.
2 at a time.
Okay, we're gonna do it at a time. Okay ka na ba? What?
Okay na.
Good.
I just saw it.
Okay ka na ba?
Okay na.
Okay ka na ba?
Okay na.
What? Okay. No, that's disgusting.
What show?
That show! It's that show! You know, that show! It's that show, buddy.
Oh, that show. Oh. Yeah, that show's cool. We talk about
Oh, what does this look like?
vagina and
Like a double blowjob!
vagina.
Who is the asshole that decided to shave this shit off the entire planet?
Sometimes we like to talk about
It's like when you guys like a high-fiving on a girl and then you're doing her in the butt and you're doing her in the mouth. High five, bro.
vagina. Vaginas.
And you're jacking off really intensely, but like massaging your balls and shit. I'm not talking about a Chewbacca, man. I'm just talking about a nice little,
Vaginas.
And don't miss that spot, like the cowper's gland. It's like in between your balls and your asshole. Go, but not me, because I'm a guy.
Yeah, that's a cool show. You should watch it. I think we're on Tuesday.
My girlfriend says she hates me.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered.
Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast.
And visit www.motwister.com.
Back on the program, September 2nd, 2013, on this Monday night, Bianca Valerio. Look at her. She looked great tonight.
You can't even
You're
see
really
me.
pretty. I am looking at screenshot photos of you, courtesy of Logical Chaos, and I think you look like a doll tonight. Yes, so it is Good Times on the Podcast Season 2. Phone number 478-7954. Skype the Good Times Podcast. Text us 0927-214-1981. We got a lot of calls tonight, so let us get to them. You ready to go? We only took
I'm
one
so ready
far.
to go. Can I thank every person who sent me photos of Jayco donuts and avocado flavor? I'm so touched. Although I can't eat them. Thank you. Yeah.
Avocado donuts. The cronuts are super popular. I mean,
I've
they've been
never
popular
tried.
for
I've
a
never
while.
tried. Yeah.
Ooh, you haven't. They're delectable. They're quite nice.
Wow, that's a big word to use. Delectable.
You're welcome. You could use that. Yeah, the line for these fucking things. I mean, I know in the Philippines they're long. Even here, the fucking lines are long, like super lining up.
I have to admit,
my biggest
donuts. My biggest weakness is the cupcake. Yeah. It's like when I see the cupcake, oh my God.
Why?
I've been brought to tears over cupcakes.
Cupcakes are like pussy, man. They're like, what are you? They're mini cakes. Like
that's the point. Because a slice of a cake, it's like it's like you take away from it because you don't get the whole cake. It's like a slice. But a cupcake, it's a whole cake, but a baby version. For me, it's what it represents. It represents like happy childhood memories.
20% of the cupcake is already disgusting because the outside of it is usually very hard.
Thank you, Mo.
And I don't eat
You're
that
so
shit.
kind.
I only eat the middle. So about 80% of it's good. 20%
and I
already
love
is
the frosting.
Destroyed.
Okay, and I had one Twitter guy who built like a Twitter photo of cupcakes that proposed. Thank you so much for that. Unfortunately, it's gonna take more than cupcakes to want to marry me, but I appreciate.
The
what's
nice? you know it's a beautiful.
Yeah.
You know it's a beautiful thing. The
what?
Tres Leches. When you get tres leches,
so good, so good, so good.
I had a Tres Leches the other day at this place called Porto's here in Los Angeles, and they put like berries inside it in a cupcake form. Oh my God!
Wow!
Listen, that's the way to go. Fuck you, Cronuts. Fuck you, Jayco. Fuck you, avocado donut. You get a Tres Leches.
It's really good. It's like gooey and
it'll
so good.
Fuck you solid. Yeah, I will be addicted to that. And then my wife says, "Hey, rehab." I'm like, "Fuck you, bitch." The Tres Leches cake is the greatest. It is so delicious. All right, we got to go. Wait, listen. Okay. We got a ton of calls. Let's get to it. Edis, you are on the show. Let's see. How old are you? Oh, you're the one who's 22. Hi, Edis.
Hi. Hi there.
Hi.
Hi, Quezon City. What's up, baby?
Hello.
Yes.
Yes,
Hi.
go ahead.
I'm good.
Hi. Your question.
So you said ask about a question about love, life, and sex. So I thought of mixing the three in just a question.
Oh, okay.
So my question is, if you have to give up just one of the three, what would it be? So either one, you have good fucking sex life and a good
you say it's
life
awesome.
with friends and your barkada and family, but there's no attachment with anyone. Or two, you're in love and you have a good fun sex life, but you lose your friends and you lose your family, like the typical what's happening right now. And then the last one is you have the love of your life and you have your friends around you, you have your family around you, but your sex life is nabu. So yeah,
which three will we want? Marry, fuck, kill.
If you have to choose
Marry,
one
fuck, kill.
to give love, life, or sex. Yeah.
Bianca, I mean, you're a
for
girl,
me,
so I can almost assume what you're going to pick.
What? I need to hear this.
Yeah.
What do you think I'm going to pick, Mo?
Well, certainly not the sex life sucks. Well, but see, you're a different kind of girl. That's right. Hold on, let me ask you.
Here we go again.
Yeah,
you
Edis,
think
Edis.
you've just figured me out, really?
No, hold on. No, I know what you're going to pick. Edis, what would you pick? Call her. Edis. Did we lose her? We lost her. All right. Don't worry. We don't have to get her back. We'll just answer the question. Go get the next one.
What would I pick?
Oh, there you go. You've achieved the million mark orgasm, where you've hit 1 million orgasms. Don't you want a good relationship with your husband and your family and all of these things? And that's where I think Bianca's going to be at. Because Bianca, you're about my age. You're a tad younger than I am, but haven't you
I'm all about stability. I mean,
haven't you slept with enough guys already to just go, you know what?
Thank you so much.
I could take a little hit on the sex life just as long as I have somebody with me every day and I'm not alone and life is good.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to bash your choices, Edis. Like, if anything, again, 22 is so different.
Yeah.
Sabi nga ni Taylor Swift, diba? I don't know about you. I'm feeling 22. But I'm not 22 anymore. So, I'm all for fantastic Cirque du Soleil, off the charts, blockbuster video sex. I'm all for it. I really am. However, I'm more about longevity. Sex will last for about, let's say, really good stretch. Maybe 10 times in one night. Maybe. We don't know, right? But
Ooh, look at you.
I'm just saying. But
Sure.
go the distance. I'm all about stability, relationships, because an orgasm can consume you, but complete contentness and peaceful will just magnify everything that you feel about anything. And sex will just become like, honestly, for me, it's not the one afterthought.
why-
It's like a side dish. Yeah.
Right, but see, that's why I tell you don't get involved in serious relationships at young ages, because you need to you need to sex it up. And the moment, and that's not going to happen
To explore.
you're not going to finish that at 22. You need to really kind of go out there, not get into anything super serious, because if you do and you give up the sex thing early on, you're gonna have a hard time achieving what you wanted to achieve
That's very
at a later
true.
age. So let's go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm not saying be a fucking slut bag when you're young, but don't make drastic decisions about like solidifying your future with someone at a young age. That's a bad. You can still be a loyal girlfriend. You don't have to sleep around.
Because you'll
but
end
don't
up
get
resenting
married. Don't
someone, you'll have
children.
regrets. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
it's
early
true.
on.
Yeah,
All right,
it sounds so cliche, but really live life to the fullest before you hit that mark and really want to settle down with someone and all that. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah,
Thanks
I'm
for the
still
call.
exploring right now. Yeah.
Good. I
Okay.
really want to.
I'm all
And,
for
you know, I
sex, but
use-
please protected sex. Okay, protected.
I use the
sex.
same formula with schooling. So many people ask you, hey, listen, they always ask me, whether it be on this podcast, in person, on Ask, they say the same thing like, Mo, I'm fourth year right now and I'm burned out. I can't do it anymore. Please help me find that push to graduate. And I'm like, are you fucking serious, man? Come on. It's just 4 years.
Yeah, that's true.
You have an eternity to get your even if it's med school. Let's say it's 10 years of med school. You have 50 years of your life to be a doctor afterwards and to socialize and to buy things. They're like, oh, I'm jealous because all of my classmates are buying things. Oh, I have to use it for my tuition. Don't worry. It's just a short amount of time. It's the same thing with you people who are excited about getting into serious relationships early. Don't. Because you know what? If you get married at 22, Edith, guess what? You're going to be together, theoretically, with this guy for 65 years. Why not just have a little bit more fun and for 5 more years, 7 more years, and then have this guy for 53 years? You get what I mean?
Because
Don't
there's
get involved so early.
Because there is a happiness that comes with being in a couple, and it's phenomenal. But there's also another kind of happiness that you cannot compare with being single. They're just two separate worlds. It's like North and South Pole, and you'll get to experience. Hopefully, you get to experience both, but never sacrifice one for the other.
All right, thanks for the call, baby. We appreciate it. Have a good one.
Actually, I'm.
Oh no.
I just wanted to hear your take on this, since you've been into lots of relationships and stuff. I mean, you've been with different people and shit. So I just wanted to hear your take on this. But right now, I'm really having fun right now. And
Good.
Great.
Yeah, I'm still exploring.
All right. I don't know about you, but I wish I
Of
was
course,
you.
I don't want to give
22.
sex, right? I don't.
Yeah. How many
sex,
guys have you
but
fucked?
If
Edith,
I
come on,
have to
quickly.
choose one.
Hey,
Huh?
who? How many guys have you boned?
You have to say it on air.
Well, we can't see your face.
We don't know who you. I'm never gonna meet you. So come on, go. How many people have you had sex with? 22. Don't lie to us, goddammit, because I know when you lie. Go.
Oh.
I can't remember. I really can't remember.
It's so funny. I was like, we can't see your face. And then the staff here were like, dude, we can. She's on Skype. Oh, okay.
You can't remember how many guys
Dude,
you've
I
boned
can't
your
get-
22 years? Okay, listen, hold on. Is it more? Is it more than your age?
Again?
Is it more than your age? Have you fucked more than 22 guys?
Nah, more than 22 na.
More than 10?
21.
More than 10?
Mga 10? I'm not sure. I really can't remember the exact
But thereabouts.
quantity.
Yeah.
Good
Okay.
Lord.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Not
Camel toe.
Okay, no judgments, no judgments. Okay.
Yeah, I have a lot of judgments. All right, thanks for the call.
Just put a condom on. Yeah. Okay.
All right, bye-bye. Hold on. Okay, we got to get rid of her. Come on, we got so many calls tonight. I want to talk about this, though, the girl's amount of sexual partners that she's had compared to guys and why it's not fair that guys can sleep with
It is very
100
double
women.
standard. It is just a fact of
course.
life. And
Of
thank
course,
God
and I'll
it
tell you
is.
why.
I'm sorry. Thank God it
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
No, totally. No, okay, for example, Bianca, how many guys have you slept with? Be honest now, please. You can
No.
say 10.
No.
More than 10?
No.
Bianca, I'm going to ask for a number now. I'm just asking you more than 10.
Enough. Like, I've
Okay.
slept with enough.
All right. If a guy that you're dating has slept with 100 women,
I don't
is that
care.
Is that a problem?
200, 300. Honestly, you know why? You know why?
Why is that? Why is that? Go.
Because, well, of course, relative to their age and whatever, but for me, if I'm going to settle down with you, I'd rather you get that out of your system. All of it.
Sure.
Take out that itch,
But don't
that
you think
libag,
then
everything out of your
okay,
system.
but what if it's a fire that burns for an eternity?
That's a good question.
That's why it's 200 and 300 because
Yeah.
it's a fire that burns forever.
I don't know. I mean, I guess that's what relationships are about. You take that risk, right? I mean, in anything in life, there's always that risk factor. So is it about, are you willing to take that risk?
Do me a
It's
favor.
about going with your
remind
gut.
me tomorrow when Ornu says here. Let's bring up this topic of
Yeah.
the girl's number. I know it's a little broad and talked about a lot by other shows, but
Yeah.
I just want to break it down tomorrow. 'Cause the only reason why I'm cutting you off is because we have calls to do
No,
here,
go
and we
ahead,
wanna
go
make
ahead,
sure
go
we get
ahead.
it. But
Yeah.
tomorrow, please write that shit down. I want to talk to Ornisa about
Write
that.
that
There's
shit
two,
down.
There's two
Okay.
females on the show, and I'm sure Ornisa has had sex. I mean, jeez.
I don't think so. I think she's a virgin in her right nostril.
John, you're 20. Line one.
Okay.
What's up, John? Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Hi, John. How are you?
Not good.
Hi.
Not well? Okay.
Yeah.
What's up? How can we help you?
Kasi ganito yung nangyari, no?
Banat.
May nangyari sa amin ng ex ko. Then, after a month, nakipag-break ko sa akin. Tapos, kahapon, tinawagan ko siya sa phone. Tapos, tinanong ko kung anong dahilan, kung dahil ba sa may nangyari sa amin. Tapos, kahapon ko lang nalaman na yun pala ang dahilan kung ba't siya nakipag-break.
Which is?
Yung dahil nga may nangyari sa amin kasi Christian siya.
So you had sex? Sorry. Listen, John, we're adults here. And everybody who calls the show, when you say may nangyari sa amin, you could actually just say sex.
Sorry.
Yeah, so we don't have to fucking guess what that meant. Yeah, no, just for everyone else. But John, don't worry, we're not mad. I know you're trying to be a gentleman around a girl like Bianca here, so you don't want to say that. That's fine.
Can I just... can I say
Go ahead,
something?
Bianca.
Because for the people who can't understand us, like, basically our caller is saying that he had sex with a certain girl that he really, really liked. And then after a month, this girl broke up with him, and then he had no idea why. And it was only recently he found out the reason why she broke up with him is because of her Christian values. There. So now the
So I wanna ask
question
you-
is,
Yeah, so John, that's a good one. What do you want to know first? What's your question?
Yeah.
Tanong ko kung dapat ko pa bang dapat ko pa bang intayin or umasa pa ba ako or just let go, move on?
I think you have to make it up. I think you have to make it up to her, is what it is. Like, she made a mistake. Unfortunately, nadamay ka rin kasi you're the
person that she committed
you're the
crimes
bad-
of the flesh with.
That's exactly.
Yeah.
I think you have to make it up to her. I think you need to probably go to church with her. Talk to her and say, hey, listen.
Kasi kahapon tinawagan ko siya. Tapos, nag-sorry ako. Tapos sabi ko sa kanya, sana mapag-isa ulit tayo, ganun. Tapos sabi niya, masaya na daw siya ngayon. Tigilan ko na daw siya. I don't know.
Yeah, well, if that's how she feels, then there's no chance for you, John, right now. Okay? I mean, she probably has come to terms with it, probably asked forgiveness from her personal Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, and kind of has established that she can't be in a relationship with you because it reminds her of these things, and there's a temptation there, and it's best to just stay away from you so she doesn't backslide. So I think your days are done. And
unless
you're a
she's
young
the
guy.
one who actually makes the move later on and say,
Right.
I would like to try, I want to give this a chance, but this time we really can't do naughty things unless we're married. So
That's right.
it's kind of like she has to call the shots. You kind of have to wait for her to make that move.
She's Jesus's girlfriend now, buddy.
Yeah,
Sorry,
because
no third
now,
party
because
allowed.
yeah, what could happen now is because in your heart you have good intentions. You want to make it up to her. You want to prove to her you're not going to do things with her, and you want to make her trust you, right? That's your intention. However, I could be wrong, but maybe to her, because like Mo said, you represent something that she did that was a
Right.
sin. To her, you are just temptation. You are not a good intention, but like something more negative than positive. So you have to let it come from her.
All right.
Yeah.
All right?
So,
Thanks for the call, bud.
wait.
You'll be fine.
Yes.
Yeah, go. Quickly.
Sabihin na hindi na kami pwede mag-keep in touch, gano'n. Hindi ko siya
Yes. Yes, John, that's right.
It's
You
gonna
can't
be
keep in
easier
touch with
for
her.
you,
She has
yeah.
to keep in touch with you. If she calls you, then fine. But I don't think she's going to want you calling her often. You have to respect her decision that
If
it's
you
not-
actually really do care about her, then it's cliche, but you should let her go. It's also good for you because you're just going to end up hoping, and it's just going to hurt you more.
Listen, this has happened to me. God, I wanted this call to be quick. It's happened to me where I was involved with a girl, loved her, she was stunning, fucking gorgeous, beautiful, all of that, and then she became born-again Christian. I was like, fuck, because that means our sex days are done. But not only our sex days were done, we were done. She was like, no, you're the devil. And I'm like,
shit.
what? So you know what I had to do? I had to go to church. I was like courting her through the church. So I would go to the church. She's like, what are you doing here? I'm like, I'm not here to win you back. I'm just here to find out, what everyone is so excited about
yeah.
with Jesus, and all of that.
Yes.
Of course, I was lying.
Because
but
there
I
are
was there-
pastors. There are pastors who actually tell the guy or the girl, you need to break up with that guy or that girl because
Jesus
she's
has
bad
to
for
be.
you.
No, it's not that. It's I need you to break up because I need Jesus to be at the center of your relationship first before you guys get back together. I'm like, fuck this. All right, fine. Fuck you, pastor. So I pretended that I was religious, pretended all of that shit, and then we got back together. You see?
And how'd that work out?
Oh, it worked like shit after that. It was awful. But what I'm saying is, you
Great
can if
advice,
you really
Mo.
want to. No, really, it's awful. But I wouldn't recommend it. Thanks for the call, John. We got to get out of here. Next call.
Okay, take care.
Let's
bye.
Let's go to Emily, who's 21 on line 6, and then we got to take another break here. Hi, Emily. You are 21 years old. Pasig, line 6. Emily. Emily, who fucked a foreigner. We lost her. Good. All right. Let's take Carly, who is 18, on line 5 in Cavite. Hi, Carly.
Hi.
Hi.
What's up?
I'm doing good.
Yes.
Great.
And what's what's
You're
up?
18.
Yes.
Sariwang sariwa.
Oh yeah. Actually, I had a boyfriend who was really fucked me up because we're together. Then he's dating.
Do you have braces?
Who's really bitchy.
I'm sorry, what? Continue? Sorry.
He's dating someone.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm listening.
Uh-huh.
Carly.
Okay, so
Carly.
to rehash, she said that I have this boyfriend who really fucked me up because he's dating someone. Mm-hmm.
Did we lose her?
Yep.
You
know what I like?
What?
I don't know if
18-year-olds?
I'm pretty. Aside from that,
Okay.
I like when a girl says something like, "Yeah, that guy fucked me up." The only thing I'm thinking about is him having sex with you. Like, I don't think of it in
that way and
in
fucked
that
me
way,
up.
right? That
Okay.
he fucked you over,
Destroyed
maybe?
her, basically.
Yeah, well, maybe because you're supposed to say "fucked me over." Then I'm like, okay, you got fucked over. But when you're like, fuck me up, I'm like, wow, he's fucking you up. Wow, that's
No,
hot.
it's different from fuck me to fuck me up to fuck me over. It's different.
That's right. But it's like when a girl says, suck my dick. I love when a girl says, suck my dick. That's the greatest line a girl could ever, throw at me. Like if we were arguing.
You mean like what I tell you all the time?
Right, when a girl would leave the room and go, you know what, fuck you, Mo, suck my dick and leave. And I'm like, oh, that's so awesome. Like, that's such a great insult for girls to do that. And it doesn't work on guys. Guys can't go like, hey, yeah, why don't you eat my pussy and then leave? You know, like,
that would be nasty. That's nasty.
Right.
That's nasty.
But when a girl says suck my dick, that's a great line.
Yeah,
all right,
because if I say that, I can imagine having a really big, huge cock.
Right.
Anyway, moving
Right.
on.
Emily, or wait, why don't we take a commercial break? Because we already did 2 calls. When we come back, we'll do Emily. And she had sex with an
We'll do
Australian.
Emily, really? Okay.
Yeah, we'll fuck her up.
Yeah.
She had sex with an Australian backpacker and wants to know if she can now pursue a relationship. But of course, he's a backpacker, so he's jumping probably
You
country
really
to country and stuff
backpacked
like
the
that.
fuck out of her, huh?
That's
Okay.
right. Taking a break. When we come back, more of your questions at 478-7954. Skype the Good Times Podcast and 0927-214-1981.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
With All Stars, we're always on the move. It's really important for us to get better and stronger for every competition that we get into. For all the different lifestyles that we have, some of us are graphic artists, filmmakers. We still find ways to get together. We put a lot of effort in practicing and rehearsing. Minsan may mga biglaang shows or auditions, so it's really important for us to get connected. I use my Globe group messaging to get a hold of everybody else. Malayo na rin ang narating namin, marami na rin kaming napuntahan. So it's really important to get connected.
SM3-day sale.
Everything for the stylish techie is at SM Supermalls this August. It's the SM 3-day sale on August 30, 31, and September 1 at SM City, Manila.
SM3-day sale.
Up to 70% off on great finds. Shop and get a chance to win Suzuki motorcycles.
SM3-day sale.
The SM 3-day sale on August 30, 31, and September 1 at SM City, Manila.
See posters or print ads for details. Per DTI NCR permit number 8632, series of 2013.
Take a little sunshine, grab a little rainbow, mix in a smile, and stay for a while. Sabrina's kitchen, what you waiting for? Sabrina's kitchen, always room for one more. Sabrina's kitchen, cooking up a storm. Sabrina's kitchen, always something new. Sabrina's kitchen, tables waiting for you.
I was dared through Boss Man to eat a spoonful of not sugar but cinnamon. So you guys, I don't cower down to a challenge. I take them wholeheartedly and with spoonfuls. And I'm going to take a spoonful of cinnamon.
I saw this on 1,000 Ways to Die and the guy died. It was so sad.
Wow.
Okay, now say chubby bunny. I like the color of your lip. Are you here? Oh my god. She's gonna blow. You look like the Wicked Witch. So, how was your experience?
I need a raise.
What show?
That show! It's a show! You know, that show!
It's that show, pare.
Oh, that show. Oh. Yeah, that show's cool. We talk about...
Oh, what does this look like?
Vagina and...
Like a double blowjob.
Vagina
Who is the asshole that decided to shave this shit off the entire planet?
Sometimes we like to talk about...
It's like when you guys like a high-fiving on a girl and then you're doing her in the butt and you're doing her in the mouth. High five, bro.
Vagina. Vaginas.
And you're jacking off really intensely, but like massaging your balls and shit.
I'm not talking about a Chewbacca, man. I'm just talking about a nice little,
Vaginas.
And don't miss that spot, like the cowper's gland. It's like in between your balls and your asshole. But not me, because I'm a guy.
Yeah, that's a cool show. You should watch it. I think we're on Tuesday.
And if you think call center work is easy, think again.
Because if you want to get into the industry, you have to practice.
Vladimir Vlad is the best funky violinist, banjo player, and vocalist of the Bosco Viking band.
Sabi sa akin isang araw, lilipad ka.
Hindi, nasabi ko lang kasi wala tayong mag-usapan.
Sa bagong umaga, huwag na maghintay, umahon ka na.
Pronunciation issues, kaya hindi pwede yun.
Dadaan na naman si Lunes, mag-a-adjust ka na naman ng tulog mo.
My girl.
Oh my God.
Miss mo.
Kanina pa ba kayo dyan?
Hi, this is Mo Twister. Please watch The Call Center Show every Sunday, 6 p.m., only here on New Media Factory.
My girlfriend says she hates me.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered.
Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast.
And visit www.motwister.com.
Back on the program on this Monday night. Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Season 2 brought to you by Globe with Bianca Valerio. Phone number 478-7954. Skype the Good Times podcast. You can text us 092-721-4981. Here's something new from Globe. The Globe Store on the Go. Now, Globe Store on the Go is a fully functioning mobile store that is deployed in far-flung areas where customers need Globe services. So imagine, wherever you find yourself out of town, now, these days, there's no need to take a long trip back to the city because Globe goes to you. Fantastic. So thank you very much, Globe, for making this available to all of your customers. Bianca, ready to go?
Yes, love. Oh, totally. All the way, baby.
I think I've had Ornusa Cadnis on my show before. I think she did. I used to do this segment on the radio called Forbidden Questions.
Okay.
What it was is we'd have a celebrity guest every Wednesday. We'd have a celebrity come into the station and we'd ask them 40 questions. And it's the 40th most difficult, fucking craziest questions about their lives. So they have an answer for them. It's whether they're willing to tell us the answer. And if you get to 40...
and you don't hand them the questions like in advance.
No,
they just find out at that moment.
Right.
Oh,
and they can quit. They can quit at any time. They can go, okay, I tap out. They'll tap out and they're done. But then they're pussies if they do. So a few celebrities have gone 40, like Lolit Solis has gotten 40. I mean, there've been quite a number. Borgie went 40, and that was the one where Borgie went 40. We got in trouble, and then like Vina punched him in the face. Ornusa was the girlfriend at the time. Yeah, it was wild. So what I want to do is maybe on Wednesday, and I could have sworn I've had Ornusa do this on the show. Wednesday, I want to do Ellen Adarna Forbidden Questions. Just a little throwback.
Oh, you'd love that, wouldn't
days.
you?
Just a little throwback to the old days. I love it.
Throw back my ass. You want to throw her back on her ass.
That too. But I think it would be great to come back, maybe do a little Forbidden Question. So no phone calls on Wednesday. Just me, Bianca, Ellen. We're going to grill her, and it's going to be awesome. But please, I beg you.
I'm going to grill her. Sure, of course I will.
Fine, I'll grill her. But do not, please, Bianca, for the sake of A, a great show.
No, I'm not.
B, I am very close to Ellen, so I would not tell her to do this if I wasn't comfortable with it. Please don't hey, Ellen, don't answer that. Don't
no. Hey, okay. I just don't want to answer shit. Anybody can say whatever the hell they want on the show.
Sure.
Totally. Yeah.
All right. Fair enough. I love it. Okay, sounds good.
And
Let's go to the
and
calls.
you have genital needs. I'm all for that.
Thanks. See, that's why I know you're a pal. So Wednesday, Ellen Adarna, Forbidden Questions. A little throwback to the old days on the radio. And, oh, man, it's going to be so good. Okay, let's get to, who do we have? Who got cut off last time? Carly, I think it was. 18 years old, Carly from Cavite. Hi, Carly on line 5. Welcome back to the show. You were cut off before the commercial break. How can we help you?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Yes.
Hi. What's up, baby?
Yeah. I have my boyfriend.
Yeah.
And then we're dating for almost 1 year and a half.
Sure.
And then I finally found out he was dating someone from his province. And then I saw the girl, and then they're making out. They're having sex, actually.
You whoa, time out. You walked in on your boyfriend or your ex-boyfriend? He was your boyfriend at the
My
time?
boyfriend.
So you walked in on your boyfriend banging another girl. I love these stories. You know, like I could sit down with a girl who's walked in on her boyfriend or a guy who's walked in on his girlfriend having sex. I could sit down and talk to that person for a whole afternoon and be thoroughly entertained. And I would ask the same question over and over. So you fucking walked in? How did that feel? You know, it's just, because it's such a wild thing. I don't think that could ever happen to me. I would love it though. So you walked in, your boyfriend is walking.
Do you know that you are legally allowed? No, a guy
Yes, you can kill him.
Yes, you can kill him.
You can kill any of them. Your wife can kill husband can kill girl, wife.
Crime
I think
of
if you're
passion.
married. I think no, but you have to do it like within a certain amount. Like you can't walk in, see them fucking, leave, and come back.
Yeah.
And kill
By
them.
the way,
You can't do
we
that.
are not saying you should do this. I'm just saying you can.
You can.
By
right.
law.
You can
Police
like
research.
If you, but it has to be really like the details have to be really like specific. I think. Again, I'm not a lawyer, so you guys can correct us if we're wrong.
Exactly.
But you have to like be able to walk in with a gun already, or a gun is there. Like you can't like think about it.
You can't be like this and be like, I'll be back. Let me just go to the kitchen. You can't do that.
And get my
exactly.
gun. Right.
Be like,
You
wait,
have to actually walk.
Help
You have to walk in with the gun.
a baseball bat that time.
What?
You had a bat?
Because
Yeah,
you had
I
a
was holding
feeling he
baseball
was.
bat.
Did you have a feeling?
So you did try killing him. All right, hold on. Time out. Yeah, I love these stories. Hold on. So you walked in on your boyfriend banging this other chick. What position were they in?
I was, bala ko kasi i-surprise siya nun. Kasi,
No. Listen. You answer the questions. What position were they in? 69ing? Because 69ing, putang ina.
What?
That's one of
What'd
the
she
top-
say? What?
Dog style. That's one of the worst ones to walk into, man. Because it's so aggressive of a move. Like, if I walked in on... Okay, here's what I want to do. If I walk in on a girlfriend having sex with another man, like cheating on me, I would love missionary position. That's fine. I'd be like, oh, fuck.
It's
That's
okay
it.
if they're doing that position, but
No,
what
no,
the
no.
fuck? They're doing it dog style.
Yeah, dog style's so aggressive. Like,
Yeah,
that's the
that
second
makes
worst.
it more painful for sure.
Yeah. That's the second worst position to walk in. The first is 69. Like, if you walk in on your boyfriend or your girlfriend 69.
I didn't even
guy,
think of that. I was like, damn.
Oh,
that's a
man.
good
That's
one,
the
yeah.
worst. I would fucking kill both of them
That
right
is
there.
the worst. And the worst part is when the person on top like falls on the person, boom, like right in the face. I'm sorry. Like,
No, but like, it's okay. For example, it also depends on what angle of 69. Like, if you walk in and it's the guy on his back, and then the girl's on top, and it's the girl's face facing the door, so meaning you just see balls and dick in her mouth, that's the worst fucking position to walk in.
Yeah.
Like, if I walked in the door and I saw my girlfriend, she's like, and she's gonna make that face and then medyo surprise siya. Huh? So, yung titi niya sa kamay pa ng babae, tapos yung balls niya nandun. So,
no, and the worst
that's
part,
awful.
the girl gags
That's awful.
and bites his dick. Oh, man.
No, see, then that's fine with me. I'm okay with that. So the worst is walking in 69.
Yeah.
Second is doggy style side view. Like when you walk in and their side view. Because obviously there could be doggy style where you can just see his ass and you don't see her because his body's covering her. That's fine. But if they're naka side view, putang ina.
Yeah. Naka-side view sila.
So you walked in on them side view doggy style? Oh,
yeah.
I love it. I love it. So what did you do? Was there blood?
No. nung pagkakita nila sa akin, pagkapasok ko ng door, sabi na, oh, what the fuck? Sabi ko, tang-ina, anong ginagawa niyo?
Wait a minute. Why did you have a baseball bat? Like did you hear
You said you
moaning?
wanted to wait, we need to let our English viewers understand this. So you wanted to surprise him, but you had a baseball bat?
Yeah, I don't
What
get
do
it.
you
It doesn't
mean?
make sense to me.
Actually, I had a feeling there is someone in her condo.
Oh, you wanted to surprise him, meaning not in a good way. You knew he was banging another girl, and you wanted to catch him in the act of surprise. Okay, I got it. I thought you wanted to give him a gift.
So you walked in on them, and then they were doing it doggy style, side view. So, oh my God. And then they said, what the fuck? And you said, tang ina. Wow.
Yeah, tapos. And then, go.
Okay.
And then the girl went to where I stand, actually. And then she's crying. She said, sorry. I go, no sorry for what you did to me. And then my boyfriend said, what are you doing here?
Okay.
And then
Wait, so
sorry.
can I ask a question? So this girl actually knows that the guy has a girlfriend? Because this guy could also be lying to her. Okay, so she also knew about you. Okay.
Right. So she's guilty as well.
Okay.
Wait, time out. Hold on, Carly. What's the question, though? Okay, so
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's the ex-girlfriend. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. I love it. The story gets better and better.
Okay,
Hold on, this is awesome.
so what's
She's
your
18,
question?
Like we care. Come on, we're half her
so-
age. Fuck
yeah.
it. These
So
kids.
what's your question?
All right. What's the question?
What I'm going to do right now if I still continue a relationship or broke up with him.
Wow, you're really still thinking.
I'm
about
like, wow, really? I thought you were gonna say, I hit him in the face. Am I gonna get
Right.
sued?
Right. I thought you're looking at jail time.
Yeah.
You want to actually still be with your boyfriend.
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Carly, can I?
Is there
yeah,
love
like we're like as if we were shocked. Why do you want to be with him still?
Yeah.
Love.
Because the 1 year and a half is really useless if we broke up, and then if you're still banging on the girl. Because I really love him.
Okay, do
And
me a
then
favor.
we're
Do you know what 8 times 7 is in basic mathematics?
What?
8 times 7 in math. Do you know what that is? Do you know what the
I hate math.
You hate
sorry,
math. Yeah, of course. That's the answer that stupid people say. That's my point, Carly. You're a fucking retard. Okay. No, listen. You're telling me. I hate math. 18. She's still in school.
I had to think
Carly.
about. I'm like 64, 57.
Both of you are dumb.
49.
Okay, Carly. Listen, Carly. goddammit. You're telling me that in a year and a half that you've invested in this relationship, meaning when you were 16 years old, nasasayang ka. Parang, you're saying, what a waste?
Nasasayang, you find it a waste because you invested a year and a half on this guy.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah. Well, actually, no. I don't know.
Wait. Can I ask you something?
Yeah, what?
Could it just be possible that maybe
I hate
you
you
just
already.
want to be Mo? Okay, I've
8
actually
plus
said this-
7. How
there's
about that?
actually-
That's even easier. Oh, time. 8 plus 7. Well, there you go.
Okay.
Point taken.
So,
I surrender.
Baby cakes. Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Just
that's
stop
what I'm
laughing.
saying.
Yeah, just stop
That's what
laughing
I'm
for a second.
saying.
Yeah, exactly. So, Mo, okay, just for a second. Could it
Fucking
be
8 divided by
that
7. That'd be
maybe
really
you
difficult.
don't really love him? Just try. Give me a chance because I've been cheated on and I know the feeling. Okay, so
8 minus 7.
could it be that you just want to prove to yourself that you are better than the ex-girlfriend? Maybe.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
See? Then baby,
No.
then that's
You're
not
right.
love. That's not love. See?
No.
I just had
No.
to ask because I have a feeling it's not love. It's pride. It's ego. She just has to prove that she has the last say, that she is the only one he'll want to fuck. It's not
You have
love.
to prove to me that you know basic mathematics.
I
is
know.
What you need to prove
but
to me.
we need to show to her first that it's not actually love, that it's just pride, it's ego. And
Carly, listen, okay, you're like a small little boat in a huge ocean, just floating there, like as if there's. I mean, it's. I don't want you to have a pointless, lost life.
Yes.
You can't have the mentality of everyone's gonna shit on me, and I'm dumb, and I'm just gonna go through life, whatever. I mean, you really have to have a set of like morals, whatever those morals are. I mean, I just want you to be disciplined. You get what I mean? Like,
okay,
I feel like it's an empty life for you, love. And I'm more concerned actually about the 8+7 that you don't know that more than you actually think about forgiving your boyfriend.
You
when
can
combine
forgive him,
all
but
of
you
these
don't need
problems,
to take him back.
Yeah, when you combine all these problems, like I feel bad for you. I need you to have a backbone. I want you to go out there and have a stand. Make yourself feel good about yourself. And when you have a stand, then a lot of things start falling into place. When you get a little confidence and all of that. What Bianca you're saying is right. There's an element of pride there, but that's all she has.
Yeah. But can I say this? And maybe, Mo has a point. In any problem, there's always different ways of attacking it. And it's always finding the right one that appeals to you most, right? So how about here's another one. This is going to hurt, though. This is going to hurt. And it's really going to hurt your pride. And you're going to want to prove me wrong, okay? And Jesus wrong, okay?
Don't use too many hard words.
I bet my life on this. If you take him back, he's gonna do it again and again and again.
Again.
You are just an enabler. Do you know what that means?
Do
you know how to spell enabler? If you can't,
Bianca,
add
relax.
A+7.
Easy on the girl. Yeah, she already feels bad. Come on.
Kaloka, girl. Dagdabu ka na ba?
All right. Carly, it's like this. Carly, in summary, it's like this. Don't let people fucking step all over you.
Yes.
Okay? I need you to build a little bit of confidence. And with confidence comes, learning, being responsible. When you start paying your own bills, you're going to feel better about yourself. I mean, I want you to get to a point where you're an independent, kind of valuable person to you. Don't let these guys, and certainly don't use the explanation of sayang yung 1.5 years. I hear that a lot. I hear that a lot from a lot of people. Like, I've been with my husband. He physically abuses me. He does this. He does that. But sayang yung 5 years namin. No.
Okay.
Give me your longest relationship, Bianca.
10 years.
Bam. Are you still together with that guy?
No.
Nope. I've been in relationships of 6 years, 3 years, 2 years, 2 years, 3 years, maybe, and then maybe like another 4 year.
Okay.
Never felt sayang on any of those.
Here's another one, okay? Even better, because I'm trying to think, how can an 18-year-old understand this better? Okay. For example, when you do something bad and your parents get mad at you, okay? If in your heart, you have a feeling your mom and your dad's gonna forgive you, right? And usually you tend to abuse their goodness. Why? Because you know that they're gonna forgive you, right? So you actually end up doing more bad things. You push your limits. Why? Not because you don't love them, but it's just because you know that you can. Correct?
So what's the point?
Does that make sense? Imagine.
Yeah, but what's the point?
No, imagine that you are the parent and he is the kid. Because he knows that you're going to forgive him anyway.
He will do it over again.
Exactly. So technically, there's nothing wrong with you, okay? Don't think he's cheating on you because you're a bad girlfriend or you're pathetic or whatever. It is just that he has no discipline. He is just a douchebag. And it has nothing to do with you. But it will only get worse if you keep forgiving him and just doing. Pico, am I right on this psychology major?
You're right, Bianca. You're right,
so
and
much.
Pico's right too. All right, thanks for the call, baby. Hang in there. Okay. Have a good one. Bye. Dude, she didn't even know 8+7.
Wait, let me think. Can I use my calculator? 8+7. Yeah, that was
+7. Like, okay, if she didn't know 8 - 7, then I'm gonna kill myself. Because 8 - 7 is way easier than 8+7.
Yeah.
And of course, 8 times 7 is way easier than 8 divided by 7. But nevertheless,
It's 1.
Good Lord.
0.33333. Is that correct?
It's like 1.1 something.
1.1111. No, 8 divided by 7. Oh, 7 divided by 8. Or 8 divided by 7.
Well, no, you can't just say it that way. It's going to be either or. It's going to be 8 divided by 7, 7 divided by 8. It's going to be a completely different answer.
Right?
So which one do you want?
Point is, mahirap siya, girl.
Well, 8 divided by 7 is 1.1 something.
Yeah,
because you have 1 and then 1 again.
And then there's a
it's
3,
like
1.14. Or 666 is something.
I think it's 1.14.
Like, yeah, okay.
8 divided by 7 like 1.14.
Anyway...
Which to her is like we're talking about like physics now and like just crazy amounts.
Which is what the show is not about. That's why I wore a floral dress today.
Dude, 8 plus 7.
I know. But that's why for me, as
plus
I got it. Jesus, plus. I know.
No decimals, no fractions, just one singular digit plus. There's only 9 of them.
I know, and that's why as funny as it can be to some people or as frustrating, this is our chance to impart like a little bit of something, try our best to attack it in different ways and maybe it knocks some sense into them, right?
Listen, Mo, I don't have enough fingers to get to 15. So can you please just like
girl, it's called moving on. It's called
hanggang 5 plus 5, hanggang 6 plus 4, hanggang 7 plus 3, 8 plus 2, 9 plus 1, please. Thank you, Mo.
Okay.
Emily, you're on line 6, 3 plus 3. And you are, how old are you? 21. Passing. Hi, Emily.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
What's up, baby?
I'm 21.
Okay. Good. Congratulations. How can we help you?
I met this guy before, and that was last month. However, he doesn't live here. He's a backpacker. Well, actually, he's a nurse who backpacks right now. And yeah, I really like him, but I don't know what to do though, because he doesn't live here now. So, yeah.
Well, you understand the life of the backpacker, right? Which isn't just jumping country to country. They bang chicks in all countries. Like, that's kind of, part of the stamping of the passport. I mean, you just want to bang chicks. Are you sure you want to get involved in something like that? I mean, aside from the long-distance relationship, are you sure you're not reading in too much of the what happened between the both of you? What he did is he passed through Manila on his way to Kuala Lumpur, on his way to Bangkok, on his way to Laos, on his way to whatever. Vietnam, he's just going through Cambodia, whatever, and preferably banging chicks the entire time. Are you sure you're not reading into his interest in you? Like, do you get what I mean?
No, actually, because I know that, backpackers and they're white, so usually, not anything racist, but I know that it's usually the lifestyle, but I don't know. He seems different because he actually forced me into adding him to Facebook, and he usually just updates me. Because right now he's in Germany, I think, and
so he's texting you saying,
Australia maybe this December on his birthday.
Okay, so there is interest. All right, okay. Well, I stand corrected. And you want to know if you should pursue this? Is what you're saying?
Yes, because initially I'm not really into the long distance thing because that's way complicated for me. But I don't know, maybe this one, because I've met a few of them, but this one's really interesting. And, you can feel it, I think.
So you guys really have a connection.
Okay.
Yeah, super. Because the first time we had coffee, and we walked for like literally 3-4 hours and went to Greenbelt and those kinds of things.
Okay, that's a lot of sweat in our.
That's more of a backstory because I just thought they had that one night and it was done. Okay, well, I personally think, if I may, Mo, before you give a suggestion, just like with anything or with anyone, take your time is on your side. Get to know this person. Besides, he's doing a lot of traveling, right? So it's actually good to use this time while you're away because all you have is communication. Because sometimes when you're together and it's just hormones talking, you don't actually get to know each other. Like you're watching a movie, you're not really talking to each other, but you're spending time together. So this is the only time really that you're getting to no choice but to communicate, exchange words, see how long you guys can actually talk and what you guys talk about. I mean, just use this time to your advantage.
Right, and at the same time, though, I mean, if you're looking for an answer about whether you're gonna pursue a long distance relationship with a backpacker, I mean, you sound smart. You definitely sound like you know what basic shit. You know that
she
it's
knows
tough.
8 plus 7. Girl, what's 8 plus 7?
8 plus 7.
15.
Jeez.
Awesome.
See, I know that, right? I see. That's why I don't even ask
Kala
you.
mo
Because
13, no?
I already knew. You know what it comes with. What comes with the territory. It's going to be very difficult, but you can still give it a shot. At 21, you can definitely give it a shot. I usually encourage people your age to go out, have fun. Don't get tied down. I mean, we just said it 2 callers ago. But if you feel really strongly about this person and he's already inviting you to Australia and stuff, don't let it get serious, but also understand, hey, it's going to be tough. And if you want to give it a shot, you can give it a shot. You have our blessing.
I think, you shouldn't go into it with a thought like, should I make him my boyfriend or not my boyfriend? I think you should just look at it as, this could be potentially one of the best friendships I've ever had. And if it leads to that, then great. Don't make it an all or nothing because you limit the possibilities.
I don't actually think of like dating him and stuff because that's way too serious. But I don't know because he exerted effort because like, after we had coffee and then something happened like after a few days and then after that it was in Cebu, but he called me using like another person's phone because he doesn't have a phone. It doesn't work. He doesn't have a phone.
Right, so he's showing a lot of interest in you and he likes you and that's great.
Yeah.
It's up to you. I mean, if you want to try long distance, you can. They fail a lot. Australia, luckily though, is very far
nearby.
Right, well, far in terms of in distance, at least the time zone. I'm more about the time zone. The time zone not so bad, 2 hours, whatever. You could be fine with that. All right, give it a shot. You never know. And like Bianca said, I'm with Bianca on this one. This could be a great friendship. Has a little bit of extra there, and if the conversation comes around that you guys want to do it exclusively, give it a shot. You never know.
Good
Just
luck,
don't get
baby.
too serious. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Thanks
How many
for the
Listen,
input.
here's one thing I can predict though. You fuck backpackers regularly, right? This is like you've sexed up a few other backpackers, right?
No. He's the first one actually. I've met the other people. He's the only one I had sex with actually.
All right, just checking. Seems like you like that shit. All right, have a good one. I would love to do that though, man. I would love to just go to countries and then just be able to bang locals.
But you know what though? I've met a few backpackers where you actually think they're like kind of hippie and all this, and then you find out they're investment bankers. They just really wanted that one time to try what it's like to go backpacking through somewhere. You know what I mean? And then there are people who really live that lifestyle where they just wear those sarong pants and feel like they've never washed them for months. So it's sometimes it's hard to gauge sometimes. So yeah.
Oh, good stuff. All right, let's take a break. Here's another thing I wanted to bring up real quick.
Yes.
The whole sayang yung relationship, yung 1.5 years na pinagdaanan namin, and all of that stuff. Not to make fun of this other girl, but I hear a lot of people do it. Here's another one I hear all the time. Mo, help. I'm 16 years old. No boyfriend since birth. And I'm like,
Someone has actually said that.
At NBSB. And I'm like, or NGSB. That's their code for no girlfriend since birth or no boyfriend since birth. It's Jeje code. And
sorry.
And I'm like,
no judgments, people. I'm sorry. Yeah.
And I'm like, 15 years old, no boyfriend since birth. 16 years old, no boyfriend since birth. I'm like, what are you? Do you expect to have a boyfriend at birth?
Yeah, dude.
It doesn't count. You can't count those years. You've been single for 4 months.
Yeah.
2 years at the most. 1 year.
Yeah.
No boyfriend since birth. I hate people who do that. Please stop with the no boyfriend since birth, no girlfriend since birth drama. Because you don't count the first 15 years of your life as boyfriend, girlfriend ages.
But it's also really annoying. Not annoying. It's disappointing because back in my day, Little Twin Stars and Shira were like entertainment, or like Pen de
Gem.
Sara Pen. Gem and the
Right.
holograms. Oh my God, I'm
That's
totally revealing my age, right? Pen de Sara
Gem
and
is
the
a
Lucky
name, no one
Joy
else is the
Club.
same
Ang tawag
Gem.
dun? The Uncle Bob's Lucky 7 Club was like the entertainment back in my time. Now it's like Raven something and all these kids, they're like how old? 11, and it's like
Yeah, but you
they have
sound like your
boyfriends.
parents. We are all gonna sound. That's why I try not to sound like that,
I
because I'm sure our parents
Well,
sounded like that.
technically,
And
I am
this
also
next
a
generation.
parent, so
Right, but it's a cycle. Everybody goes through it. My thing is, I just don't like when people they're OA.
They're so
I haven't had
OA.
a boyfriend. I'm 17. I'm
OA
19.
is
I haven't had a
overacting.
boyfriend. Yeah, I've never had a boyfriend since birth. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like, you've been single. If you're 19 and you've never had a boyfriend, just say you've been single for 3 years.
yeah.
It sounds less
Or
dramatic.
I haven't had a boyfriend yet. Period. You don't even have to say since when. Okay, speaking of OA,
Fucking judge him.
can I just
go
make
ahead.
a point? I am very annoyed at people who say things like, out of consideration for our foreign listeners, because we're only the #1 podcast ever in the world. Okay,
No,
so
that's not true.
No, I just like to think that
Yeah,
way.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
So
Yeah,
we
that's
have
good. I love your positive
callers from everywhere, viewers from everywhere. So I never want to leave
Alienate
anyone out. So if I have to fucking translate every fucking word to all our listeners and viewers, I'll fucking do it. So if you have a
Wow.
fucking problem with that,
Suck my dick. Say it.
then
Say it, suck my dick.
Suck my dick.
Love it. Thank you, Lord. Well, yeah, it's true. Okay. I know you're getting irritated because people send me messages to like, why does Bianca have to translate it? I'm like,
yeah, dude.
Hold on, listen. Everybody who's kind of hating on Bianca, she's right. We do have a large foreign listenership. I mean, I know this because like I've been to Singapore and Singaporeans have come up to me and go, "Are you that guy that I watch on the podcast?" And I go, and then I ask them, I go, "Hey, listen, what happens when we speak in Filipino?" He goes, "We just fast forward it. All right, we just don't let it. We don't really listen to it. It could, because eventually you'll go back to English in the next call.
Yeah.
Every now and then you'll have a completely Filipino call. Well, it's kind of like listening to K-pop. Just
I
fast
know,
forward that
but
part.
for me, we could potentially lose a lot of listeners or viewers, or we could gain.
Well,
so for me, I'm all for
that's
gaining,
true.
right?
That's
So-
true. But here's what it is. I do appreciate that you do translate it. For the people who want me to tell Bianca not to do it, I appreciate that Bianca does it.
Mhm.
Just saying. All right?
Yeah,
But you
so
know what
it's
the
like
universal language is?
love.
Mathematics.
Mathematics.
Everyone. Singaporean, Saudi Arabian, everybody got that joke with the last caller because mathematics is the universal language. And by the way, if I may, we do have a very large Saudi population, a growing Saudi listenership. So all the people over there in Saudi appreciate it so much that you, even though we make fun of you constantly, Saudi Arabia, I just want you to know
Yeah,
you
we
are
want to
appreciated.
show you so much love, and we don't want to alienate anybody. We want everybody
enough.
to be part of the party, right?
Yeah. You're a trooper, Bianca. You're heaven sent. Thank you.
Okay, so you can suck
All
my
right.
dick anytime, Mo.
Now we need all our next calls to be in Filipino just to piss Bianca off.
Okay.
All right, we got to take a break. When we come back, last chance for your calls, 478-7954, Skype, The Good Times Podcast. Text us 0927-214-9281. Don't go away. Back after this.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
With All Stars, we're always on the move. It's really important for us to get better and stronger for every competition that we get into. For all the different lifestyles that we have, some of us are graphic artists, filmmakers. We still find ways to get together. We put a lot of effort in practicing and rehearsing. Minsan may mga biglaang shows or auditions, so it's really important for us to get connected. I use my Globe group messaging to get a hold of everybody else. Malayo na rin ang narating namin, marami na rin kaming napuntahan. So it's really important to get connected.
SM 3-day sale.
Every Everything for the stylish techie is at SM Supermalls this August. It's the SM 3-day sale on August 30, 31, and September 1 at SM City, Manila.
SM 3-day sale.
Up to 70% off on great finds. Shop and get a chance to win Suzuki motorcycles.
SM 3-day sale.
The SM 3-day sale on August 30, 31, and September 1 at SM City, Manila.
See posters and print ads for details. Per DTI NCR permit number 8632, series of 2013.
What show?
That show! It's a show! You know, that show!
It's that show, pare.
Oh, that show. Oh. Yeah, that show's cool. We talk about...
Oh, what does this look like?
Vagina and
Like a double blowjob.
vagina.
Who is the asshole that decided to shave this shit off the entire planet?
Sometimes we like to talk about
It's like when you guys like a high-fiving on a girl and then you're doing her in the butt and you're doing her in the mouth. High five, bro.
vagina, vaginas.
And you're jacking off really intensely, but like massaging your balls and shit.
I'm not talking about a Chewbacca, man. I'm just talking about a nice little,
Vaginas.
And don't miss that spot, like the cowper's gland. It's like in between your balls and your asshole. But not me, because I'm a guy.
Yeah, that's a cool show. You should watch it. I think we're on Tuesday.
Familiar with a game Chubby Bunny, but have you played Chubby Bunny before?
No.
You put a marshmallow in your mouth, you say Chubby Bunny, and you keep putting it in your mouth, and you keep saying Chubby Bunny.
Okay.
Whoever can fit the most in their mouth wins. But we're not gonna say Chubby Bunny. We're gonna have a conversation.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah. So I'm gonna ask you, okay ka na ba?
Okay.
And you're gonna be like, okay na.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go.
2 at a time.
Okay, we're gonna do it at a time. Okay ka na ba?
Okay na.
Good.
I just saw it.
Okay ka na ba?
Okay na.
Okay ka na ba?
Okay na.
What? Okay. No, that's disgusting.
My girlfriend says she hates me.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered.
Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast.
And visit www.motwister.com.
So many questions to get to before we wrap up tonight's episode. I want to thank all the people who are on hold. We'll get to you guys in just a little bit. It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast, Season 2, brought to you by Globe. Phone number 478-7954. Skype, The Good Times Podcast. Text us, 0927-214-1981. Last chance for your calls here tonight. But fret not. If you don't get on the show, if you've been on hold or you've been trying to get on the show, we'll be back tomorrow. Same group, Bianca, myself, or Nusa Cadness will also be here. Wednesday. Forbidden Questions, Ellen and Darna. Oh, man.
AKA
Ellen doesn't know.
Mo's virtual, imaginary wife.
Ellen doesn't know yet we're going to do Forbidden Questions. So don't tell her.
I love it. We just said it on air. Lovely.
Yeah, but don't tell her. She might get scared off. Okay. Okay, so we got some good questions lined up right now. I'm pretty excited about this one. So let's go to the province first and talk to Mai. Mai, you're on line 6. You are in Bulacan. How old are you, Mai? 28 years old. Hi, Mai.
Hi.
Hi.
What's up, Mai? Where in Bulacan are you from?
In Malolos.
Nice. Capital. Nice.
Okay.
Capital Bulacan, Malolos.
Bulacan
Little north.
Swiss. Yeah.
Not northern part of Bulacan, but you get through Mecawayan,
I'm actually sleeping already.
Yeah, Mecawayan, Marilao, you go to Bukawe, and then boom, Malolos. How can we help you, love? What's up?
Yeah. I have to share my story first.
Okay.
Because
It's a good story.
I've been hanging out with my old friends, and so nagtatanong sila kung, sex questions, kung we do masturbate, ganyan. So, lahat ng mga classmates ko, ako lang yung hindi marunong.
Uh-oh.
So, parang naisip, pati yung mga parang mukhang mga virgins na mga friends ko, marunong pala. So, parang I asked myself, bakit hindi ko magawa? Hindi ko alam kung nahiya ako or ano. Kasi I'm married naman. Naisip ko hindi na kailangan. So, hanggang sa parang naging, tawag dito, lagi nila akong tinutokso kasi I don't know how to.
Sure.
So, ang ginawa ko, pinag-aralan ko. I did
Good girl.
some
Good job.
research, magazines, ask questions from friends. So, kasi dahil nga, diba, a lot of girls, hindi makuha yung orgasm.
Okay, if I may just rehash. So basically, you're comparing with your friends, and among all your friends, you're the only one who's never masturbated, and you actually don't know how to masturbate. So you're wondering, why is that so? So you actually did your research on the art of masturbation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not actually that I really want to do it.
Yeah.
It's just that kasi sa kakatokso, so parang ano ba? Parang kasi I will tell them the reason that I don't want to do it kasi meron naman akong partner, so I don't need to.
Right, but here's the great part of the story.
I was challenged, so
Sure.
that's why I did some research. So and now I'm proud to say that alam ko kung paano. I'm so fucking expert when it comes to orgasm now.
Wow, you're an expert in masturbating. Congratulations. See?
And I'm going to say there's nothing wrong with masturbation.
Let me ask you, what's your go-to move when you're masturbating?
I'm sorry?
What's your go-to move? What's your favorite? Like toy, fingers?
No. I don't use toys.
Okay.
Actually, the real question is, last month, day off ng asawa ko. So, we were just here. Actually, meron na kaming anak. So, that time, nandun siya sa mga lola niya. So, kami dalawa lang. So, I don't know. I just felt that I'm horny.
Okay.
Sure.
And then, yung husband ko kasi is nasa baba ng bahay. So, I saw him sleeping. I don't know what to do. Parang, gigising ko naman siya, hindi naman siya magising. So, I went upstairs to our room. So, what I did was, I started to open my laptop and, search for porn.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So, I've been looking, my husband, baka kasi magising siya or what. Nandala ako sa kwarto. And then, what I did kasi is, kasi I heard from Bianca.
Yes.
By the way, Bianca, I'm a fan.
Oh, thank you. Of my masturbation.
Masturbatorial idol. Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. But yes, you were saying.
You're her masturbation BFF. And continue.
There are different kinds of orgasm, right? There
Yes.
are orgasms sa loob, may orgasm sa clit.
Yes.
I am an expert when it comes to
Clitoral
clit.
stimulation. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Me too.
So,
Continue.
Before, what I do is, dun sa bed, yung corner ng bed,
Yeah.
that's, yun yung material ko actually, yung corner ng bed.
So you started rubbing yourself against the corner of the bed.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Okay.
I can't
Yeah.
this time.
You had a good time. Good
and-
for you.
nagpalit kasi ako ng hindi pa ako, I need to change yung bed sheets. Medyo may amoy na siya. So, hindi ko siya ginamit.
Yeah.
So, kaso mayroon kaming, you know what a monoblock is? Yung upuan?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So, yung kasing corner nun, meron siyang, it's like, I don't know, it's a U shape.
Okay, it's a U shape and it's kind of slippery and it's a soft
edge. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
So,
just get, okay, can we move
what's the question?
Hold on one second. Mai, so you fucked furniture. That's your thing. You masturbate with using the furniture, right?
Yeah, the funny thing is I always listen to your show and you always tell the people na who comes fast na, okay, think of your dead lola and the furniture. The funny thing is me, I'm a materialist of the furniture. So,
okay.
When I started
so what happened?
To watch, yeah?
Yeah, go ahead. Continue your story.
Okay, when I started to watch the porn and I'm getting so horny, so finally, yun na nga, ganun na ginagawa ko. And then suddenly, my husband opened the door.
Love it. Love it.
So he was so shocked.
Love it. Yeah.
And I am too. Na hindi ko alam kung ano gagawin ko. Tapos bumaba siya.
Baseball bat?
So your husband walked in on you. Okay.
He got mad?
So,
hold on. Was he mad?
I'm a big fan of Mo.
Yeah.
The genius. Very genius people.
Thank you.
So what I did was, kasi yung phone niya kasi nandito sa taas. So ang ginawa ko, kinuha ko yung phone ko. I texted him saying na, Papa, I was searching some ganda-ganda sa internet and then I saw porn, ganyan-ganyan. So, come up to let's have sex, ganyan-ganyan. So, kasi wala ako ibang maisip na rason.
Yeah, that's the perfect response.
Yeah. And then, umakyat siya. Sabi niya, anong sinagawa? Kasi I'm horny. I kept on texting you. Binigyan, umakyat ka dito. Yung phone ko kasi nandun sa ilalim na Sabi ko, tignan mo, check your phone.
Yeah.
Tapos, I felt so embarrassed. And then, after that, akala ko kasi magagalit siya. And then, bigla lang niya, lapit ka nila. Pero nahiya ako.
So, so what's the question? Like, what are you gonna do with...
No. It's just that, syempre, 1 month na yung, nakaraan. Pag minsan kasi, kahit anong ginagawa ko, naiisip ko siya, na nahiya ako sa asawa ko. Pero, it was successful naman kasi we had sex.
Okay.
Pero up until now naman, maganda pa rin naman yung sex namin. Kasi before, we had a problems and then Mo is, telling listeners to do the 365 days.
Yeah.
Remember that, Mo?
Did that work? Did it work for you?
It's very effective, but we...
thank you.
What is this? What's this 365 days?
No,
I was telling them to have sex 365
but
days.
2.5 months.
Oh, that's great.
Na-resolve naman yung problem namin.
Bravo.
Yeah.
You see? Well, it works. Well, congratulations. And I'm glad you used it. Okay, so anyway, I'll tell you what it is after this call. So, okay, you got caught masturbating with furniture. That's another weird position to walk in, right? Like, I've walked in on my girlfriend, like my last girlfriend, I've walked in on her masturbating maybe 6 times, like during our relationship. But that's just, she had her fingers in her, and I walked in, I was like, whoa! And I'm like, can I join it? That's it. But walking in on her using a chair to masturbate, that's a very odd visual for me. I would be like, what the fuck is going on? So I understand why he's a little bit shocked, but I don't see a problem with it now. I mean, if you guys are okay and everything's patched up and you guys had sex...
Maybe one of the reasons why I felt so embarrassed because my husband don't watch porn.
Okay.
He does or he does not? Hello?
Yeah.
He does not watch porn?
I'm sorry?
Does your husband watch porn?
No. That's why I'm embarrassed because he don't want.
Oh, he doesn't
he don't
watch
porn.
porn.
Yes.
He doesn't watch porn. Well.
Well, you know what? It is better than him catching with another person, right? You are a sexually independent woman. You like to gratify yourself. I think to some guys though, it might hurt their ego a little bit. That means if I'm the guy, am I not satisfying you enough that you need to do that? So for as long he doesn't,
especially with a guy who doesn't watch porn, Bianca. Like maybe
but the good thing about what happened is after that, what I observe about him is when we do that, we do sex. He want me to go on top, and he want me to
replicate the move that he saw you doing. Okay.
Yes,
Oh
and he always asks me, to
treat me like a chair.
To hold my pussy and
to hold your pussy and what? He wants you to hold your pussy and what?
My vagina.
Nice.
Okay.
So this guy's a little bit freaky himself. Okay. Hey, listen, I think you guys are fine. And I think, actually, you might even think that him catching you is a blessing because it's an icebreaker. It's like, oh my God, I can't believe you're doing this. But now that I know you're doing it, at least I know you're medyo fun. Like, again, that's
in
the
a way,
same thing.
it kind of woke up your husband thinking everything was okay, that maybe he realized we need to spice things up. And it's kind of making him more alert. Great.
Like, again, the first time I walked in on my girlfriend masturbating, I was like, what the fuck? I've never seen this before. This is crazy. You're wild. You're lit. But I'm like, but it's still kind of cool. Now I'm really open to the idea. It's fun. It's fine. It's sure. Yeah.
I know.
Good stuff.
I really want to call the show after what happened, but I don't have any time. But now I grabbed the opportunity because he is out of town.
Yeah. In the end, I really think it was more of a positive than a negative. If you think it was a negative, I think this is great.
Really?
And I'm
You think
glad.
so?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely. And I'm glad that your sex life has gotten better. I'm glad that 365 worked. And I'm glad that you've mastered your orgasm. See, isn't life better? I mean, your body's happier. You're happier.
You have an
happier.
HP, a happy Pechay.
Yeah. All right.
I know.
Good for
And
you.
you live in
Bianca,
Malolos.
it's my birthday next week. and
Happy
I'm planning
birthday to
get
that
a copy of your
Pechay.
book.
You have a
Thank
copy
you.
of my book, from Pechay to my book. Oh, that's lovely.
All right. Thanks for the call, Mai.
Thank you. Take
Have a good
care.
one.
Bye.
I mean, really, you're in the province. Shit's running slow. Malolos is not that great of a town. Why not, man? Why not go grab a
for
chair and
her.
start masturbating? To
Yeah.
It, right? Come on, man.
But that would be weird, like walking into someone humping a monoblock.
That is very odd. Like,
But
really,
that
too,
would
I
be
would
a
walk in
great
and be
ad
like,
for
whoa.
monoblock, though, right? Multi-purpose,
multi-purpose.
indeed.
And it was, but see, it opened like okay. The reason why I'm bringing it up is because I want you to know that it opened up a door of possibilities that
Yeah.
we could do sexually. Like when I caught my girlfriend masturbating for the first time, then we started like coming up with plans like having sex with certain food involved, having sex with sex toys. Like I've never had sex with a sex toy, but the moment that she had the she was caught with the fingers in her pussy, it was like, hey, let's get a vibrator. And I didn't have a problem with it. And all of a sudden we're having sex and putting a vibrator inside at the same time. And then she went out and bought me a fleshlight. So it's like sex with each other, then sex with toys all at the same time. And to me, those were things that happened like to really crazy, wild people. But then I was like, wait a minute, this is normal. It's normal for normal people.
So can you say that you're into that now? Like if you date somebody
No.
else? It was just with her.
I would never pull out with her. Yeah, it was just with her. Because again, I go back, I revert back to, I would have to catch a next girlfriend like masturbating or something. Then I'm like, oh, okay. But I would never like bring it into the conversation. Like, hey, you want to use a vibrator? What if she gets weirded out by it? You need an icebreaker. And that icebreaker is being caught masturbating. It's like, oh, what a revelation. Okay. Well, if you feel that way, then fine. Sure. That's it. It's like, I'm sure my next girlfriend, I would never show my next girlfriend my porn collection unless I catch her watching porn. Like, if I walk in and she had porn on her computer, I'd be like, what's that? You're watching porn? She's like, oh, my God, I'm so sorry. I'm like, no, this is great. You got to see my stash. And then I pull out my hard drives, and I'm like, what do you think? I need
because you don't want to look like a freak, right? But
Exactly.
at least
I don't
if
wanna
you
look like a
catch her,
pervert.
it's kind of like an inadvertent form of consent.
Of course.
Yeah.
So this is a blessing.
Yeah.
And I give this advice sometimes to a lot of you girls who have your husbands are kind of boring and they don't want to do a lot of stuff, I say have them catch you masturbating, because their world will be rocked. Love it.
Love it.
Zia, sorry, not Zia. Zell, you are 23 years old. Pasig, line 5. Hi, Zell.
Hi.
Hi.
Can you hear
What's up?
me?
Yes.
We can hear you fine. How can we help you?
Well, I just found you on Twitter, and I was tempted with the new iPad, and I wanted to try it. This is my first time
Sure.
in a podcast, and also first time like a radio show. And yeah, so should I tell you what my concern is?
Sure, please.
Well,
Fire away.
well, my boyfriend and I have been together for about 3 years now.
Okay.
And yeah, on our 3rd year anniversary, we tried anal sex.
Yay.
We tried, yeah. He tried it before, or he wanted to try it before, but I really can't stand the pain.
Okay.
And yeah, when we tried it last.
Yes. Sorry, continue.
When we finally tried it in the bathroom, I really had no choice, and I was already
And we had what?
standing. I had no other choice because
Yeah,
it
no
was
choice.
already.
Yeah. His dick was already in your ass. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And that's
right.
not more painful? Isn't that more painful than the vagina?
See, but okay, hold on 1 second. I gotta go back to my last story. So you opened up a door of like sexual possibilities and all of these things, like vibrators and all that stuff when you catch her masturbating. That's when the blowjob while taking a shit started kicking in, though. You see, so there is a side effect sometimes. You can get too wild if you open the door. You know?
Shit. I mean,
right? So it's like
no
okay,
pun intended.
So vibrator, fleshlight, food, and then all of a sudden blowjobs while I'm taking a shit. So it can get bad. The way I want to link it up to this girl is, if you don't want to do anal sex, you don't do anal sex. The moment you do anal sex and he gets the impression that you like it, it opens the door for more anal sex and anal sex in weird positions, and then you're really going to be hurting. So continue with your story, but I just wanted you to at least throw that out there in advance. So before you knew it, you had no choice. His dick was in your ass. You were both standing up in the bathroom, and then?
Yeah, I was already standing on top of the toilet bowl, and I was pushing him away.
Uh-huh. Are you crying? She's crying. Bianca, she's crying?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Are you crying?
Yeah. Yes, I am.
Oh my God. Now, okay, hold on a second. Love, it goes from a question about anal sex to goddamn sounding like rape. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But of course, when you love someone, you want to please him. You want to do everything for him.
No.
Okay, so I don't mean to be very insensitive, but for us to try and help you, what exactly is your concern?
I just want to vent out my feelings because
yeah, I understand.
Okay.
Yeah, because I tried it with him, and
I have a question, Zell, because this is taking a turn for the serious. Is this the first time you've ever been pushed into do something sexually? I was listening to your voice a little earlier, kind of, spidey senses were tingling there. Is this the first time, or has this happened before at a younger age? Zell? Bianx, you there?
I'm here.
Am I talking to myself?
We lost her.
Ah,
fuck.
Oh, Zella, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Zell, is this the first time that someone has kind of pushed themselves onto you sexually? Did it happen at a young age?
Yeah, it happened when
Yeah.
I was in when I was in first year college. I joined a sorority, and a guy No, not the same guy. Someone. Well, I fell in love with him, and then uh, I just, I was still 16, so I was really young,
Okay,
and
I got
my
you.
mother doesn't know what I was doing, so I feel
Now,
really.
sorry, I'm going to cut you off one more time. Are you sure it didn't? Nothing happened even earlier than that? Maybe like 11, something like that. Nothing.
No.
Nothing. Okay, good. So just the 16, and then your current shitbag of a boyfriend. Okay. Well, hey, listen. Let's get to it now. Zell, we need you to. I need you to understand that the whole framework that your mind is working under, which is when you love someone, you want to satisfy them, and then you allow them to do things to you.
That you
that's
don't
a
want.
flawed. Yeah, that's a flawed mentality. A lot of people believe it to be right. So I'm not gonna tell you I don't want to yell at you because a lot of people do believe that that's what you want to do because you want to satisfy your partner, but you don't do it at the expense of doing things you don't believe to be comfortable with, to be forced upon, to not enjoy yourself. The moment it crosses any of those things out of the equation, you don't do it immediately. And if he has a problem with that, you can tell him to go suck your dick too. So if your boyfriend pressures you into doing something you're not comfortable with and you don't enjoy and it's against all of these things that you want to do, he can get the fuck out.
Okay, I have a question for you.
End up with this guy. So why would you change so much about you to please him?
Yeah, I have a question from you from the perspective of a girl so that maybe it can help her out more. And for any girl out there. So, of course, the fear of the girl is we're not making our boyfriend happy, correct? Or our guy happy. So we want to do things that maybe we don't want to do, but for for your happiness, for the guy's happiness, we do it. So my question is to you, Mo. What is running through his head when he knows that the girl really doesn't want to do something, but he coerces her? Like says, come on, baby, if you love me. It's like, what's going through your head?
Okay, I don't know because I've never been there. I've never been in a position where I want to force a sexual move or even myself, like what happened when she was 16, onto somebody. However, I can assume, because I know people and I've done this show a long time, is that guy is a really bad guy. Like, you get what I mean? It's like when you go beyond, when your girlfriend is pushing you away and you're still pushing the issue. Sorry for saying word twice. That means you're a fucking bad person. That I know for sure. And I don't want to be Captain Obvious, but I mean it's pretty much a standard, right? If you see someone crying, pushing you away in a corner of the bathroom, and you still feel the need to turn her around and stick your dick in her ass, that makes you an evil fucking person. And while you want your boyfriend to be happy, you also don't want Zell to date evil fucking people.
Yes.
So it would be, at least in my opinion, your best interest to break up with this piece of shit. Because if it's just anal sex, it could be a bunch of other things that you'll see this evil fucking head come to play in other situations. Yeah. I mean, people and here's the thing though, Zell, is two occurrences. Maybe not the same exact thing. Now, obviously not the same exact guy. Maybe not, he didn't want anal sex either, the first one. But two instances where a guy has forced himself on you. I worry about you, love. I really would like you to have a different approach when it comes to doing things that you don't want to do. I need you to be stronger. I need you to take a stand. I need you to, if you don't feel like it and he's pushing you or turning you around and trying to stick his dick in your ass, you pull it out, grab his dick, and break it in half. Because look what happens. A month goes by, you call us, and you're crying. You're not supposed to be crying if you like something.
True. I have a question for you, love. How are you feeling now about your boyfriend?
I still love him. But maybe I really need to tell him that we should stop doing that. Or I what I can see is, or what I think about it is that he feels pleasure when I feel pain. So
Okay.
yeah, that's what he says. Like he feels pleasure when he sees that I'm crying, or I'm, and even when I did that,
He's currently masturbating to this episode right now.
He's a sadistic motherfucker.
Yeah.
Or maybe I don't know. Maybe he's just he just doesn't. Some guys don't like it when the girl they fell in love with, or when the girl they're hooking up with is not a virgin. So I've had a guy before, and he was not happy about it, and he wanted to force himself, yeah, to me. So
So a third incident.
yeah, and then that was the reason why we broke up.
Okay, good girl.
He wanted
but are
to
you
do
breaking up? Okay, are you breaking up with them, or are they breaking up with you? Sounds like they're breaking up with you.
Yeah, true.
The first guy, I broke up with him because I found out that he was cheating.
Sure.
And yeah, the other guy, he broke up with me because he couldn't get what he wants.
Okay.
And then and now my boyfriend, I still love him, and I just need to set limitations to him.
No, you don't. You need no, you don't, love. You got to break up with this fucker.
You can't save him. I know every person in this world, even guys, we have this Jesus complex. No, like legitimately. We've been talking about Jesus all night, but this is for real. Like we all have the savior complex because we would like to believe that we have it in us to transform our partner from bad to good, to straighten him out because we are the light of the world or something. You are not that person, baby. He is obviously a sadist. He finds pleasure in your pain. That's a what do you call it?
That's really bad. That's really bad.
It's a sexual disorder. It's a sexual disorder.
Love, let's just do the math. Maybe since math has been a theme. Him, okay, so there's him plus you crying and in pain equals him happy. That's an awful, awful equation. It should be him plus you smiling equals him happy. I mean, as elementary as it is,
it's true.
I'm supposed to be happy for you when you're happy, and I'm supposed to be devastated when you're sad and when you're hurting. Like, I'm supposed to rescue you when you're in pain, not have a boner when you're in pain.
And remember, when in relationships, there's always that saying, you got to make sacrifices for the one you love. This is not a sacrifice. This is not martyrdom of the noble kind. I'm sorry to say, but what you're doing is, I don't want to say stupidity, but you have to walk away from this person.
No. It's not stupidity because the reason why I said it's happened multiple times is I really do believe, Zell, you're picking... Oh,
there's a pattern.
I don't want to do armchair psychologist here, but since we do that every day.
Yeah, there's a
Was your
pattern,
dad around?
Yeah.
I mean, where's your dad?
Zell?
Where's your father, Zell?
Zell?
Did we lose her?
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, hi. Well, are you going off somewhere? Or were just getting disconnected?
No.
Okay. All right. Where's your dad, Zell? What happened to your dad?
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. That's right.
What do you mean I don't know? Like he's not at home or like not in your life?
Oh, my dad. He's here. Yeah.
Is he
we're not really close.
Was he an asshole?
My dad? No.
Yeah. No? All right. I just wonder where the hell you're getting these. Why are you choosing these guys, man? Like, man, these three guys, they don't know each other, but why do they all behave the same way? You ever think about it, Bianca? Right?
That's
those
true.
Guys aren't
There's
friends.
a pattern of yeah.
So if those guys aren't friends, why does it sound like they all hang out? It's because you're picking the wrong guys. But
because
you know,
in
that's
a way,
another time and place.
if I mean, I don't want to say it, but I don't want to say it takes two to tango, but you know, there's also one person who becomes the enabler, and if you just keep allowing him to do this to you, you are just going to dig yourself into a deeper hole.
But I don't want to use the word enable. I know what you're saying, though, but I'm more like, this girl's victimized. She's getting victimized by these guys. She's allowing predators into her life because, I mean, you know, maybe it's a subconscious thing. She's just allowing these guys who she thinks they're awesome, but they're not awesome. It's just the weird way that life puts these two people together all the time. And I worry I'm going to tell you, and Bianca's going to tell you to break up with this piece of shit tonight because he hurts you. But guess what? The next guy's going to come around. It's going to be just like this guy. So I need you to break up with this piece of shit. Please break up with him. Zell, God damn it. I mean, trust me. We care about you. I care about you. Bianca cares about you more than this guy will ever care about you. And we met you 11 minutes ago. Do you understand? We love you more than he does. We promise you. And I don't even fucking know your last name.
Yeah, just one last question. Do you think what we're saying makes sense?
Yes.
Okay.
So would you actually consider our advice, or you still want to stay with your boyfriend? I'm just curious. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Okay?
I need to talk to him first about it. And also,
what do you want to talk to him about? You know, do you want to act it out with me? Do you want to practice with me like I'm a mirror? You want me to pretend I'm your ass
I
raping
think
boyfriend?
she wants to give it one last try of doing the talk to him. Hopefully he'll say, I promise not to do it again.
This is okay. Hold on 1 second. Zell, would you ever date a rapist?
No.
You are dating a rapist. Break up with your rapist boyfriend.
But if she doesn't really believe that, it's not going to work.
He is a rapist. You can rape your girlfriend, okay? Raping is not reserved
done by
for strangers.
Yes.
Okay? It's not just a exclusively stranger activity. I can rape my girlfriend if I choose to rape my girlfriend.
Yes.
It can be done. You can rape your wife. Just because your wife, and the Bible says the woman should always be a servant to the husband, all right? Serve me your asshole. No, it doesn't work that way. You can rape your wife. So when you're in a bathroom fighting him off and you're pushing him away and he turns you around, sticks his dick in your shithole, that is rape. Even if you want to make him satisfied, even if you want him to be happy, and
even if he says
you
he
love
loves
him,
you.
even if he loves you, rapist. And if I saw your boyfriend walking in the mall or wherever, if you send me a photo, I will stick my car key in his ears for being a rapist. Guaranteed. Done and done. Pico, tell your newly hired bodyguard there at the to look out for this guy.
One last thing. I'm just so, like, why do you want to stay with him? I'm so curious. What are his winning...
I'll tell you what it is.
What's his winning personality? I'm just curious. Like, what makes you want to stay?
Bianca, he fills a void.
Obviously, I know that, but we're trying to help
life.
her figure out stuff. I already know that, but she needs to figure these things out for herself. Like, why do you want to be with him?
Just he's caring.
You're not
Rapists look like they're caring sometimes before they actually rape.
Yeah, so I personally think you just think that this is the best it's going to get. That's why you're with this guy. Because your history is you've been with assholes who have done the same thing to you. And maybe this guy shows 1% little better that he's actually a little bit nicer to you than the past. So you're thinking, I should just be lucky that this guy's even a tad bit nicer than the rest. Is that kind of...
either that, Bianca, or maybe life with these guys is better than the loneliness with life without them. Yeah, so that's again, that's the void they fill. It's like, okay, life without them sucks. Being alone sucks. If it means me getting a dick in my ass when I don't want to, so be it. No, that's the part. Here's what I need you to do. I need you to see a therapist. I need you to kind of unwire some of the shit that's been going on. I mean, theoretically, you were raped at 16. And since 16, you're 23, so it's been 7 years of guys pressuring themselves on you sexually. And that's an awful place to be. And it's not your fault. Certainly it's these guys. These guys are fucking predators. And it's not your fault. You're just having a bad time with your picking meter. Your picking radar. It's a little off. Okay? We lost her, by the way. She disconnected. We don't have to get her back because we got to wrap it up. We're getting late here. We got to go. But you get what I mean. It's just life might be a little shittier alone, so you might as well take in the ones that, at least they're there.
But
they're showing interest in you.
I do have to say this, if I may, Mo, and although I super respect your opinion regarding seeking therapy, seeking professional help, I am all for that, But in places like the Philippines, in the States, it's very accessible. Jesus, any 15-year-old can just say, they're having depression or anxiety, and they can easily see a shrink. In the Philippines, it's very hard to find that. It's not the easiest thing to access. So, and we don't even have like those call centers, those hotlines for depressed, for anything. We have no hotlines we don't even have 911.
Yeah,
so it's just sad.
Realities of a poor country.
Yeah,
right.
it's just sad.
It is accessible. The only deterrent for accessing therapy is really the cost. Just because it costs.
Also, that's one more thing.
But there are plenty out there that are good, and you can. On season 1 of this program, we had a psychologist on the show regularly, and he ended up. His Fridays were booked with our listeners. Like we had a Friday. And he was the psychologist to all the big stars. All of us. I can. If I listed you the name of the celebrities that saw him, you'd be shocked at who was going to him. But on Fridays, Epi was his name. He made himself available for our listeners.
That's great.
And it was a fucking line of people. It had to be a group session sometimes, just because there's so many listeners, and he made it accessible for them.
That's why
cheaper rate than what the celebrities. So they're out there. The deterrence, though, is finances. Fine. And I see what you're saying is it's not as easy to go to. So let's encourage her to do step 1 though. What's step 1? Break up with this piece of shit. Step 2, see a therapist so you can fill that void. The void of loneliness, the void that I need him there, so you can replace your ass-raping boyfriend with a trained professional who will then guide you to the path where you're not going to need anybody but yourself. And when somebody comes along, it's not going to be these guys who fucking put their dick in you unwantingly. It's going to be guys that are willing to share the good stuff about you, Zell.
I think in addition to that, I feel, for example, you can't find a therapist. Personally, this is what I would do. I know I've given this speech about self-help books. Forget that. Okay, that was my thing. But with the internet now, there are so many group forums, like Oprah's got them, like group forums of people exchanging stories, and just read out there. There are a lot of shrinks out there who actually give advice as well. There are so many ways to access it if you don't have the means to access an actual therapist. Just go research. It's out there. Look at Mo's Ask.fm. That's already one, right? Hello. So
Kinda.
Don't feel that your only way out is I need to see a shrink. No, I never saw a shrink for meaning there are ways to go around it, but you just have to really want it so bad, and you're gonna find it. So poor girl.
The shrink part though. Come on. It really is because. She was raped. Not by this boyfriend. She was raped by her first boyfriend.
I understand.
And she was attempted to be raped by her second boyfriend and successfully ass raped.
In a way, she is a little masochistic too, because some girls go through that pattern of all that pain inflicted on them because of their first personal experience had to do with something painful, so they feel.
Yeah, but it's not by choice though.
I know.
Fighting him off though.
I know,
but she clearly said, I was fighting him off in the bathroom. I mean, that's traumatic and that's awful. And like, I understand what you're saying is like, yeah, maybe they went through some shit and made them kind of grow up into becoming the type that likes handcuffs and this and that. But this girl was still up to last month fighting him off. That rape. Sorry. Fuck it. And there's just no other way to say it. Taking a break. When we come back, wrapping it up. Good Times with Mo, the podcast season 2. Brought to you by Globe. Don't go away.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
With All Stars, we're always on the move. It's really important for us to get better and stronger for every competition that we get into. For all the different lifestyles that we have, some of us are graphic artists, filmmakers. We still find ways to get together. We put a lot of effort in practicing and rehearsing. Minsan may mga biglaang shows or auditions, so it's really important for us to get connected. I use my Globe group messaging to get a hold of everybody else. Malayo na rin ang narating namin, marami na rin kaming napuntahan. So it's really important to get connected.
Everything for the stylish techie is at SM Supermalls this August. It's the SM 3-day sale on August 30, 31, and September 1 at SM City, Manila.
SM 3-day sale.
Up to 70% off on great finds. Shop and get a chance to win Suzuki motorcycles.
SM 3-day sale.
The SM 3-day sale on August 30, 31, and September 1 at SM City, Manila.
See posters or print ads for details. Per DTI NCR permit number 8632, series of 2013.
I don't know if you guys are familiar with a game Chubby Bunny, but
wait.
Have you played Chubby Bunny before?
No.
You put a marshmallow in your mouth. You say Chubby Bunny, and you keep putting it in your mouth. And you keep saying Chubby Bunny.
Okay.
Whoever can fit the most in their mouth wins. But we're not gonna say Chubby Bunny. We're gonna have a conversation.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah. So I'm gonna ask you, okay ka na ba? Okay. And you're gonna be like, okay na.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Go.
2 at a time?
Okay, we're gonna do 2 at a time. Okay ka na ba?
Okay na.
Good.
I just saw it.
Okay ka na ba?
Okay na.
Okay ka na ba?
Okay na.
Okay. No, love this question.
What show?
That show is a show. You know, that show.
It's that show, pare.
Oh, that show. Oh. Yeah, that show's cool. We talk about...
Oh, what does this look like?
Vagina and...
Like a double blowjob.
Vagina?
Who is the asshole that decided to shave this shit off the entire planet?
Sometimes we like to talk about...
It's like when you guys like a high-fiving on a girl and then you're doing her in the butt and you're doing her in the mouth. High five, bro.
Vagina. Vaginas.
And you're jacking off really intensely, but like massaging your balls and shit.
I'm not talking about a Chewbacca, man. I'm just talking about a nice little,
Vaginas.
And don't miss that spot, like the cowper's gland. It's like in between your balls and your asshole. But not me, because I'm a guy.
Yeah, that's a cool show. You should watch it. I think we're on Tuesday.
My girlfriend says she hates me.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered.
Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast.
And visit www.motwister.com.
Back on the program, time to wrap it up. Really running over time tonight. Sorry, everyone. Just some of these calls kind of, especially towards the end, got a little heavy there with the chair fucking and then, of course, the ass raping and all of that stuff. Not a typical Monday. You know, what are you going to do? Bianca Valerio, we'll see you tomorrow with Ornusa
Cadness. That's right.
Wednesday, we have Bianca and Ellen Adarna.
Forget me. I mean, you got Ellen, right? Jesus.
Hey, listen. Come on. I give you a lot of attention on other days. Can't you just give me these one times?
Of course, love. I fully support her. Just like I fully support you. Just like her supportive bra. I support it all. Look at Pico nodding his newly shaved head. Like, I feel you.
That's right.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, Ellen.
Yes.
Open to anal sex.
Come on, guys. Really?
Just saying.
Must we go there?
Wouldn't mind turning her around in a bit.
Wait, look at Pico. He's like, yeah, me too. Really?
I've never attempted to have anal sex with anyone. Like, I've never even accidentally just kind of put my dick and like just, hey, this might be interesting.
Exactly, and don't do
Has
the.
a guy ever done it to you?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna. Yeah, but he just thought he thought I would be okay with it, and literally I'm year of the horse or so.
How far did his dick get in your ass?
No, honestly, I don't know. That's the problem. I don't know.
Pero na-feel mo. Parang
yeah,
yung
and
ulo,
he just said, he's like, dude, it's not even inside, but in my head. The pain, literally, I kicked him so hard, I felt like a horse. I felt like a black stallion.
Of course, this is Carlos Concepcion. It could not be anyone else.
Anyway, so it was just nasty. And I'm thinking to myself, why? And again, I totally respect people who do it. It's fine. It's more of the, dude, it's so painful. It's just, and the thought, just the thought.
Shit.
And there's shit. It's
There's
like, it's
there.
meant to bring out stuff, not suck it.
Yep.
It's just wrong.
Zell?
God.
Zell on 5? Line 5, Zell? Caller of the night, Zell?
She's gone.
She's gone. I was going to
So
give
you
her an
guys
iPad.
will just call her? Yeah.
I was going to give her an iPad, but she's gone. I think now that means we have to make her choose what price she wants. I was even thinking about giving her the iPad when she was on the show before the commercial break. Just say, hey, here's the iPad. But then I was like, okay, we'll take a break, and then we'll give her the iPad. But if she's gone, all right. Nevertheless, we got to go.
Just give it to her.
Yeah, but I want to present it to her, and if she's not going to be around to be presented for...
Oh, she's back. She's back. Zell.
Okay. Zell?
Hi.
Hi,
There you go.
Zell.
I thought the
You
show's
see-
over.
Yeah, no, we're going to give you a prize. Hold on one second. You see, Bianca's ex-boyfriend tried putting his dick in her ass, and she kicked him like a horse. You understand?
I did.
So that's what you got to do. That's what you gotta do. And we've looked you up. We've researched you. We saw your photo. You're cute. You're super cute. You're definitely guys will go after you, man.
You're a
There's gonna be a lot of
love.
you're cute. I mean, you're not a knockout, but you're definitely cute, and you can do better.
Mo!
I'm all about being realistic. No, you're super cute. You're very, very cute, and easily. Lots of guys would love to have a crush on you, would date you and stuff. Do not waste any more time with this fucking rapist.
Yes, there are guys who I see a lot. They're super tall guys, and they love dating the really tiny girls because they feel like they can take care of them and nurse them and protect them. Be with those guys. Be with those guys who will do anything just to make sure that you are protected and feel safe. That's the kind of guy you should be with. Okay?
All right. By the way, we're giving you an iPad.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, really.
Is that really how small your voice is?
Yeah. I sound like a little kid, sometimes a cartoon, and working as a call center agent, customers don't take me seriously.
Well, you should be a call center agent for like Disney or something, or like, I don't know, where dreams come true. Yeah.
All right, Zell. Congratulations. We got to get out of here. We're super late. Congratulations on the iPad. Now, the story you told us, that's a true story, right?
Yes, it's a true story, yeah.
All right, baby. Break up with your boyfriend or else I'm not giving you the iPad. Okay? No, listen, I'm not fucking around with you. When you come in to pick up the iPad, producer Ange, you there?
She's
all right, listen,
listening.
do me a favor. She needs to show you the text message and all of that shit from the boyfriend going, but why? Why are you breaking up with me? And then you need to read the line, suck my dick, on the phone.
We'll check
okay?
it. We'll check it.
And if you don't check it, if none of that shit is there, like, I better see 35 missed calls, 45 messages about, like, what the fuck, man, and all. I need Ange to see all of that before we hand over the iPad.
Yeah, you know what, Zell? It may be funny now. You know, it's very entertaining, but this is your life. This is your safety.
So you need to send him a message, fuck off, ass rapist, and then we're going to monitor and make sure that you've, in fact, sent that to him.
Chop his dick off.
Yeah, the iPad is yours. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye, baby.
Okay. Yeah.
What? Yes.
What?
Have a good night.
Oh, good night, too.
Have a good night, Zell.
Take care.
We
Bye.
love you. Bye-bye.
She's like a dog. Like, bye. She's like an Ewok. So cute.
I know, and then like a guy who would want to see that girl because she looks very small. We've seen her. She's cute. She's tiny though. So when a guy gets a boner and starts ejaculating because he sees that girl hurt and in pain, that's a bad guy.
Yeah,
that's a bad dude. He likes bad dude. Bad dude.
Okay,
all
baby,
right,
we gotta go.
Gotta get out of here. Yeah, we gotta go. See you guys tomorrow. Bianca, thank you very much for being here. Staff, thank you. Downloaders, chatters, whatever. See you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Good Times with Mo, the podcast, was executively produced by Mohan Gumata, engineered by Miguel Alfindo, and operated by Icon Media Inc. Special thanks to Magic 89.9. You can follow Mo on Twitter at www.twitter.com/DJ Mo Twister. Email him at goodtimeswithmopodcast@rocketmail.com.